win.
Don't know. I wish.
No joke. I would pay all the money.
You and me both.
There's.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. So what you're gonna hear in the background some other chats. You're also gonna hear the head of our VTC and a fellow streamer, that camping guy, who happens to be our VTC owner for Full Send Inc. As we're getting the crew all together here with our first load of the run, which happens to be a set of generators. Majority of us have gone with the baby doubles. I did see one person with a single so far. And they're kind of hiding in the back somewhere with a single trailer. The rest of us decided to go with the baby doubles. And unlike any of our other convoys usually, this one we're particular enough along this whole run, we're going to have a lead car. Who's going to help us set the pace too. Make sure our speeds are regulated and correct. So like I said, in the background you'll hear Camp, you'll hear a couple other people in our VTC as well. I'd say chat. But again, welcome to the stream. Should be fairly interesting, usually is with the FSI. So, let the fun begin.
On Steam, so your name is white.
Yes, I had to take off almost immediately after I said that.
Remedy it. You have a minute 23 seconds. Everyone, white space enter before you get off the board. I don't know if I have that sent.
This is my swamp. Now I just sound like a creepy smoking lady. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know.
No.
You know you want some of this, big boy.
Oh no.
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 No, thank you.
Oh, daddy.
I'm now horrified.
Oh, that's not where I thought that H was going.
We're all going to have nightmares now, thanks to Camp.
I'm scared.
You took the exact same words out of my mouth. I'm gonna have nightmares.
I am horrified.
Why are you horrified?
I was going for another joke, but it's okay. Make sure y'all give y'all's 2,000 channel points for the You Call It giveaway. Haggy, thank you, sir. Tristan, how you doing, brother? The giveaway is $90. If you win, you can take it home, or you can roll it in and make it 120. Math is hard in the noodle. Oh, here it is.
In the background, I don't know how well you can hear
We
it,
have
but
to
that would
figure
be
out.
fellow
Do y'all hear
streamer
it brr whenever I change my slides?
best friend Cosmic Cat,
Or is that only
who
on the
in the intro of his stream at the moment
only
happens
on
to
the-
have the back
VOD
of my
that makes
truck
that
doing
noise?
a wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You been watching?
If you want to see it
Tech
from
Guy
his
Brad? How you doing, bro?
perspective, here,
When I hit
follow
the
that
button,
link.
do you hear like
can
this
watch
grounded noise?
both of us at the
where
same
the
time, see
speakers
two
make
different
like a
perspectives.
I don't hear it, but I only hear it on the recording. It's very strange. Patchmas Prime. Nice to see you, buddy. What's that, Doctor Who?
No, I think I just answered my own question.
Okay. I'm very well, Tristan. The heck was that? Some gigantic Mothra-looking mother.
Oh, I like that. Ain't that what's his name? Ain't that Nate? Yeah, I think
Where
that's
do you guys
Nate.
that again?
What was that?
Clifton, Arizona.
Yeah. At Coastline Mining Quarry.
That blue one, yeah. That's a nice blue with the flames. I like what he did with that. Oh, I keep forgetting I want to change my paint job on this one too. I keep forgetting that. Next time I get a chance, I gotta change the paint job on this one.
Y'all can't hear me, and I'm talking like an absolute and no one said anything, mother.
Hey, how
You know, shows you.
hey,
what
how
think
would
of
we
you.
know you're talking if we can't hear you?
Because
Oh,
you're watching the stream, you should see my mouth doing this thing.
Yeah, I saw it.
I thought you became a mime.
Well,
Y'all
then
missed my
there's your
joke.
guilty
hear
party
my
because I'm
eagle?
not watching it.
Did y'all hear my eagle call when I was trying to figure out what that was?
No, good thing we didn't hear it then.
Yes, Patch. We're in Clifton. You can unmute yourself, Patch. Don't worry about it. And it's all right if you're a squeaker. We got plenty of squeakers that play with us.
Plenty of squeakers.
Don't sweat it. As long as you're chill, we're chill. You may not be a squeaker. Don't be offended.
You played with Kiki
Oh
the other
man,
day?
that is beautiful.
We were gonna, but we never got around to it.
Yeah, that's I like his paint job on that.
He's in one of your parties, and I was like, oh.
No,
didn't know
Kiki's
if you-
voice dropped a few. Not much. He's still kind of cravelly and squeaky, but you can tell he's becoming a real boy.
One of the squeakers that we know really well.
The horn
Well, that he
blows.
knows.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh my God, that's enough. People.
It never fails. It starts a wave.
My horn doesn't blow. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Alright, I get it. Those horns blow. Watch out! I hit my button, farm boy. Used to doubles would send somebody flying, but I guess we're non-collision, so you're fine.
I don't
Oh,
even care about it.
jeez.
Why is that so loud? Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing wonderful and amazing. I hope you are having a fantastic Saturday. We're gonna leave at 7:15, so we got 6 minutes. We're gonna get their stuff squared. What is this name? Thank you for the follow, and I'm gonna take a stab at your name here in just a second. We're gonna go for.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's going on, buddy? Tarlin Nabre?
Where are you guys dropping off at?
We're going to Roswell at Global Mills.
Roger.
Tarlian
Who's
Nabre?
up?
Good evening.
Pace car who we got here.
What's that, buddy?
Pace car we got here.
Yep, we have somebody that keeps our speed here.
I know since I got demoted.
Is Fuzzhead one of us, or is that a random that just happens to be here for a pile of people?
Been here for over an hour.
No, that's you.
It's a squeaker.
Prime?
Hmm?
That's you, Prime.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. You should be able to take one of our trips. You can take it off of me if you use dispatcher in the game. Is that a squeak right here? Yeah, it's squeaker-ish. Patch probably is in his early teens.
I'm 13, by the way.
Well, you didn't have to tell me. But as long
What's
as
your
you're
name in
chill,
here again?
as long as that camping guy. If you hit tab, you should be able to see everybody.
Yeah.
As long as you're chill, buddy, we're good.
Okay. I'm gonna take your load.
Welcome there.
Oh, I can't take your load. Surprisingly.
Why not?
I can already tell how this is going to go. Oh my Jesus.
Is there a problem?
And it already starts.
Is there a problem?
This is going to be an entertaining night.
All right. So far, y'all are the only squeakers in this room, and not the young guy. Okay. Shush, while I hold myself together.
Wait.
What's wrong with the load, Prime?
Apparently, I can't copy off your load.
All right.
It's
Try
not available.
somebody else's. We all have the same loads. So just keep right-clicking names.
Oh, Jesus.
Officers, stop your face!
Boy, get over here.
Starting. No, you don't have to be near him. Just right-click anybody in the list and then see if you can.
Yep, got it.
Roger. Can I get a clip of that, please?
And no, probably you didn't get demoted. I'm just a little too out of it to drive a truck.
Wait, how do I get in there?
You go straight and around the corner,
You make it any
and then your
better.
trailer's over here to your right. Yeah, go straight.
Yeah, I see.
No, go straight, not backwards.
I thought you meant that corner.
No.
I
Follow
want
that
to
red
say
button.
something slick, 'cause I don't want to.
Doctor, who you got
Giant.
triples? How? Did you save edit?
Nope, I'm a man of mysterious ways.
Wait, he
Well,
got
tell me the
triple?
Prime,
secret,
just
because
a
I
heads
wanted
up,
triples.
It is a no collision zone in here.
Oh, wow.
I just changed trailer and previewed, and it was a triple, and I took it.
What?
Yeah.
You wouldn't let me have triples.
Wait, he got
No,
tripped?
I got triple.
too then.
We all got hosed on
Actually,
that
was
one.
funny. That's
It's
making
Canadian
me
power.
slightly
Purple for me?
unhappy. What's that, buddy?
I'm with you on that, Cam.
Why is there random trailers? The hell?
It's all right. Just ignore what you can ignore. There's no collision.
I know that.
You're
I
good,
played,
buddy.
Definitely a
I
speaker.
played TMP once or twice.
Good. Remember, don't hit nobody because you'll get banned. Don't cut anybody off because you'll get banned. Drive as
Yeah.
best as you can, and you'll be GTG, brother.
Follow normal traffic rules if possible.
Exactly. Except for Cheaty McCheater Pants with his triples. Really? I mean, was there a trick? Because I want triples.
Do you? No, he owns that trailer.
Not really.
No, you own
own
it.
Do you own that trailer?
Yeah, because he got wide
I-
load on it.
I might not find it.
No, I take that back. Long load. I can't read.
Hey, Camp, no cop, no stop.
Always.
There we go. Alright, I am attached.
Oh my God. Stop, mouse. I just want to try to look this way.
Alright, are we all ready to go?
1 minute.
Okay.
I am crushing.
So owning
Wait,
the
who's
trailer
that
lets
police
you
car
have a
driver?
triple option, Doctor Who?
Crimson. Okay.
Taken.
What's that, buddy?
Pink,
Not you, Prime.
race car.
Yes, I'm the pilot.
Doctor Who, you said you own that trailer?
I guess so. I didn't know I did, but I guess so, yeah.
Randy, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Yeah, he has to if it's a long load.
I'm just jealous. Who's driving my truck? Which is your truck? Hold on, farm boy. Where are you going? Oh, lining up behind the pace car guy. I got you. All right. Well, at 7:15, we're gonna hit the road, which is approximately a minute from now. Because the chicks dig it. Make sure y'all white space enter. All right. And Prime, the way this is gonna work is we'll call out a speed, and then everyone drives it, and then we just slowly speed up as a group. We try not to pass anybody.
Right.
We just run in a line. And all right, go ahead and everybody take off. 55 up front.
10-4.
We'll get everybody out of here. No order in particular. Siraj, feel free to jump in whenever you give her the beans. When you give her the beans.
Turn
The one that
right,
looks like Optimus Prime.
and
I
then
got you.
turn left.
Good evening, Smitty. How you doing,
Turn
brother?
left, and then turn
Go ahead,
right.
Doctor Who.
Is everybody here? RC, did you get it here? Make it here or no? I don't see his name on the thing.
Did,
It's loading in.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Roger that.
Yeah, did you say?
What's that, little buddy?
I said if it,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Something awful.
I think you said, did you say 55?
Yes, 55. We gotta get everybody out of the thing. Everybody has to get out of the stop. Here comes Nate. Hey, Nate.
Take care.
Set that
To help keep everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Damn.
I let off my accelerator real quick.
I forgot to set up my cruise control buttons for my controller.
Come on, Nate. Roll on through.
Whoops. It's
Some
X
gas
on
pedals
controller
full.
by default. Doc.
Oh, thank you. Good to know.
All of the truck noises.
Remember, I don't have that list up because that makes me glitchy. Remember, it makes me glitch.
Jake break for the homies.
tell you when I catch you back up.
Yeah, we
so.
are stretched out. Make sure everyone tries to keep up. Make sure you bunch up as close as you can.
I got 2 people, 3 people.
You got a
in front
huge
of me.
gap
Well,
between
2
pilot.
because,
Pilot, try to, if
the
you run too
pilot.
far away, make sure you slow down a little bit because you accelerate a lot faster than everybody else, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just only 55. I think I have Farm Boy behind me.
Roger that.
I feel sorry for you.
Why do y'all always say that whenever I get behind somebody?
Well,
Because
that's
I've been
fine. I
there.
can out-accelerate him.
I think Farm Boy, much like myself, you have a reputation.
Oh yeah.
I love you, farm boy. You're awesome.
Shout out for Smitty. Thank you. If y'all haven't, make sure you hit that heart button at the top of the thing. So while we're at it, could you give a shout out to Cosmic Cat and Shadow Killer? I think they're both streaming. They do not get enough love on here. I take it for granted, but they're such amazing people.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I see
Definitely.
you calling. I just seen you just break checked me.
Me
So
too.
if you want to see,
Not intentionally.
you do, Jay-Z. If y'all want, whenever they give the shout out for Cosmic and then Shadow Killer, make sure y'all jump on their channels as well. And you can get multiple versions of what you're looking at here. No good. How are you? I'm well, Jay-Z.
Oh yes.
Really get them race
Many,
miles.
many views.
Was it already speed up
You
time?
get 3 views.
There's a big hill downhill.
Giant downhill. I easily hit 98.
That's what I like to hear.
I already got my race off of it.
That's what I like to hear.
And I got brake checked.
Yeah, I looked down on my cruise control, and apparently I was doing 68 down the hill.
Nice. Can the moderator? I guess there's just time. I wish I could see the time limit between shoutouts. Next one's gonna go to Cosmic and then Shadow. Alright, time to neutral bomb the hill here.
Alright, I'm at 55. Locked.
What are we at? 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, please? No. I gave it all.
Don't
She's
worry,
done.
there's even more downhill.
For those of you
I'm just holding neutral,
watching in-
Nate. Don't
Yeah,
let go.
me and,
Never give up. Never gonna give
Cosmic
you
Cat are
up.
in the
Never
same room,
let
so it makes it
you
easy for us to
down.
communicate with each other outside of the chat without doing the
You made me
PTT,
slow down.
which you got to make sure you have
Yeah,
on.
Dr. Who, make
We're
sure
in
you
our
drop a
trucking
gear or
chat.
something and close that gap up if you can.
Ryan.
You
All
might be a
three
little.
trailers.
I was gonna say you might be a little heavy compared to the rest of us with your triples.
Right? He might be a lot more than.
JC, can you do a / Cosmic Cat? Well, you'll see him in chat. What's your official streaming name, buddy?
The
Or can
way
you-
of the Cosmic Cat.
Can you say something in chat, or is that too dangerous for you?
Give me 1 second.
And these are some hills. This is mighty pretty out here, though.
Oh, yes, it is.
Try some stuff.
Texas.
What's that?
So much better than Texas.
Shut your dirty mouth. There it is.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Appreciate it.
Shut your face. All right.
Yeah, this
If
is
you
way
haven't
better
already,
than
make
Texas.
sure you click the little heart at the top for the way the Cosmic Cat. Catch you another perspective of the trip that we're taking here. Up next will be Shadow Killer as well. Shadow, if you could say hi in chat after that so they can catch your name. Make sure you follow these guys. They do all kinds of stuff. They play the Forest, Minecraft, you name it, baseball. They do a ton of fun stuff. But you'll also be able to catch a different angle of what we got going here. It'll totally be worth it.
90 right coming up ahead.
Crimson 65.
10-4.
65 all. Billy boy! Welcome, sir.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, we're trying to drive and type at the same time.
Texas is nice. I went there for WrestleMania. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave Dallas.
Thanks, Shadow. Alright, and whenever y'all can, give Shadow Killer there 281 a shout out as well. He's the other perspective. Thank you. Hopefully we can make this turn. There's a truck coming down the freeway for those of you turning right, so make sure you... He looks a little bit away, but just make sure you keep an eye out before you turn right.
Yeah, that's what he says.
not close yet.
No, okay, good.
Oh yeah, those things are great.
I'm gonna back it down a little bit because I stretched out from
Back
everyone.
at 55.
Yeah, that used to speed up a lot faster.
Yeah, I believe I got Farm Boy in front of me. Oh, this landscape's extremely beautiful.
Thank you. And there's the last shot up there, Shadow Killer. Make sure you hit that heart at the top of the screen. Again, another perspective. This amazingness. Oh my God! That was so delayed for that jump from the stupid tumbleweed. Canadian, what are you doing?
I almost smashed in the Magnum. They slowed down.
Hey, save a roar, ride around, Roy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I thought it was save a horse, ride a cowboy. Yeah. What's that? I think that was a little reverse there.
Well, that guy looks like he stopped at the T. Was there a stop sign back there all way or no?
No.
On the turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a three-way stop?
No, it
No,
was,
No, no, one way.
Oh, okay.
He's
Well, that
probably
dude
just
definitely
confused.
stopped. My blinkers on like some old man.
I can do that for you.
I got fuel. Yes.
Right? Man, our pace car is way ahead of us.
So, we're planning a cruise.
Right?
Royal Caribbean, Galveston to the Caribbean. So,
What view?
You can do a stream on the cruise?
Oh,
am I going to
snap.
stream on the cruise? Well, I'm going to pay for the unlimited package. I don't know if the bandwidth's going to be high enough to cruise. I'll darn sure try, though. It should be good fun.
I got my 55 set. Well, I'm trying to keep up here with Farm
That's
Boy.
a
Every
good
time
point.
I let
We
go
were
of
gonna
my
go for one of the
accelerator.
giant suites, but y'all make a really good point. You're only going to spend
Because I'm
sleeping
trying
time
to.
in there.
Oh no, that ain't Farm Boy.
You know?
That's
Yeah.
Fuzz.
I mean, it'd still be cool, though. A 3-balcony wide
And he's got to be doing
room.
more than 55 right now because he's trying to catch up
Who
to.
was that pulled over on the side of the road getting fuel?
He's trying to.
No.
Oh, I should have done the same.
You should have enough to hit the next
Well,
one.
I was running on literal fumes, so I had to.
Ah, I got you, Dr. Who.
That was same for
Want me to slow down up here, Cam?
No, you at 65,
He's
Fuzz?
65?
I'm gonna need a next fuel stop.
What's that, Fuzz? You were at 65 or no?
Alright, so he's doing 65. I'm behind him and I'm at 65.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
You can go
get-
faster,
get up a
Fuzz.
little bit
Or
to,
no, how
catch
about, yeah,
up to
Crimson,
me.
slow down so you get a little bit closer to Fuzz if he's doing 65.
10-4, I'll drop to 55.
Yeah, just till they get a little closer, and then you can speed back up. RC, what mileage are you at? We're at 242.
Why did you
RC?
guys get so far ahead?
I don't know.
180.
380, roger that.
God damn, Fuzz is taking off. He's not at
What,
65.
80 mile an hour.
There's no way he's at
Oh,
65.
I'm cruising, trying to catch up.
Because I'm set at 65 right now. There's no way Fuzz is at 65.
So for
Got
those of you
disturbing
here
music.
watching, how many of y'all been on cruises?
Hey, Crims. Stay at 55 at the moment. I gotta catch up because, yeah, I'm at 65 cruising up behind you.
I'm 75 behind Shadow.
Yeah. Y'all speed up. Go as fast as you need to catch up to Crimson, go ahead and bump up to 60. It looks like Fuzz is getting pretty close.
I bumped up to 65 because he was closing fast.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright.
You just gotta kind of watch
Hey,
your
Farm Boy, are
space.
you behind me?
Yes.
Alright, I'm bumping up till I catch up to him, then I'm gonna drop back down to 65.
Yeah, and I also have my light flash before my eyes.
Come on now, it ain't that bad.
A lag spike.
What's the ghost thing? Bethany, that is the eye tracker. It lets me track my head movements and stuff.
Shadow, you saw that too,
We're still
right?
squeaking it. because
Yeah, Fudge,
Could
please
be
stop.
just
Please stop
barely
middle
to
of
the
the road, right hand side, guys. Cautious
Barely
of
to
that
the right.
coming up.
But as you
I
can
saw
see,
that too.
Clear for
I
me.
have it snapping so it goes backwards so I can see out my window.
Crims, go ahead and slow down a little bit.
But the eye tracker thing is just to let you see where I'm looking.
Roger.
Most of the people use it, so when I start crashing and dying, they're able to poke fun. You weren't looking over there. Why are we slowing down? I'm overtaken.
Same.
You snooze, you lose, old sons.
You're so gonna get stuck in.
Alright, Crims, go ahead and start slowly increasing. I'm crouching on your back door.
He's
I'm resumed
encroaching on your
65.
back door. There's a nice hole.
Because I've been trying to
I'll
catch
fill
up
in
to
this gap.
Crims the whole time.
All the Jakes.
Go straight
City
on.
speed, we're being taken down to
I'm
45.
entering.
Happy right coming up.
What's that, buddy?
And then turn right.
Sharp right turn
Turn
coming up,
right.
you said.
Roger.
Ugh.
And Shadow just hit a pole.
Shadow did a what?
Hit a pole.
You pulled a
so-
polecat.
Yeah, I said I'd do a poll.
Go straight on.
Gotta go back to the
Where is
correct
it?
side of the road.
You were supposed to take a right. That one way to do it.
I ain't afraid to take this little thing off road.
There's a truck in the town nearby. It's called MS Config. Love it.
That's hilarious.
That's a computer code. MS config.
43
I'm behind you now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at 45. I'm just
Thank you
Extra
for the follow. Greatly
This
appreciate
sucks.
that.
Ah. I hate when it does that to us.
Right.
Blinkers.
And then exit right.
I think I just
Same.
passed you guys. Where you at? Sandman, we just come through Sakaro? We were fixing to turn left on
Somebody wrecked?
380. It's just south of Sakaro.
Fuzzy's off the right hand side of the road.
Hop on in, Fuzz, whenever you get the chance.
That's what I'm telling my truck right now. Get up after it, baby.
I see Import and Doctor Who back there pulling up the rear.
Yeah, I just filled up.
Roger that. Country boy.
I strongly suggest never take triples.
Yeah, they're a little meaty. That's why I thought you save edited it so it was a little lighter so you could keep up, but that's okay.
Crimson, how fast you run?
6.5, sir. 6.5.
Alright then.
Can y'all hear the music on the stream or is it too quiet? It might be too quiet.
A little quiet.
Barely can hear it. I don't want to go too high, but you should be able to just barely hear it. Enough for a filler.
Yeah, I just came across that Sandra if you were talking about. Made me think I was losing control.
Where's Mike disappeared to? Made our trip.
I don't know. I meant to send him a message. I hope he's doing all right.
Me too.
Call, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it, brother.
Been like a month.
Goofball. Can we get a shout out for the man, the myth, the legend, Goofball? I would greatly appreciate it. How you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Siraj, how are you doing, sir? I hadn't heard you speak yet.
I don't know. I know.
Sorry, you're muffled. What was that?
Dragon's
Pretty
trying to
good.
keep him at
There it is.
65.
Y'all been doing a bunch of wheeling and
He said
snowmobiling and whatnot.
65.
That's what we're missing
He
is
said
Minnesota.
he said 65.
If you haven't, make sure you give Mr. Goofball a shout out. He would appreciate it. I would appreciate. No, click his heart button at the top. Words are hard, coming from the mouth hole in a way that makes sense to everybody
I'm right
involved.
behind you.
I've been doing well, sir.
Requesting full send.
I haven't done
Are we
anything but.
last 100 miles already?
Attention, full send is requested and approved.
We'll go with that one.
Attention, full send requested and approved.
Accelerator down is all I hear.
So maybe Minnesota got tired of playing with you because you guys spaced them again last night.
Time to buzz the tower. I don't see anybody coming. There's not enough room behind Shadow. Whoever's closing on my right, give me a hole.
Go straight on.
I got my blinker on.
It's full send. It's not
You
loud.
think people really listen to the blinker in real life?
You're clear on coming up here. No traffic.
I just don't want to. I can't tell because of my doubles. I don't want to graze his nose. In my ear, in my eyes, I'm past you, but I just, as I get over, I see you pinching toward the ditch.
You dropped the multi?
He's not listening to my. Oh, I forgot to downshift.
Uh,
He's ignoring my blinker. That rascally rabbit. All right, I'm giving you room. Paul, how you doing, brother?
you want to stay on the road? You should do
this
that.
rascally dude. I'm trying my best to ride right in the center. Who is this on me? That's Siraj. Alright, fine. I'll slow down for you, Siraj. You won't slow down for me.
Slacker. Wow. Hi.
Some people's children.
Slacker.
I almost passed you
Okay.
all on TMP the other day, but you guys were going a different direction. Aw. How about you hop in and truck with us,
Whoa,
goofball, instead of telling us how
whoa.
great you are by passing us?
That yeah, as soon as I heard you go, I should
Sharp
have
left
been.
coming up.
Oh,
Yeah, you better
crap.
not break. You break, I'm done.
We're gonna have to slow down for it. I can already see it.
Get
I'm
ready
already
to turn
dropping
left.
down slowly.
Turn left.
Thankfully, this thing's small enough where I can get away with doing that.
Matt, can you slow down a little bit?
Oh, I'm in the wrong
Close.
gear. No.
It's full send, sir.
Oh, I had such a jump on you, Siraj. Dang it. I shifted gears and it's like.
My
That
engine.
was the noise of my transmission
No.
dying.
I need a straightaway. Bye.
You guys got a nice convoy going. I
Forward,
appreciate that, Sam, man.
FI,
Where you at,
X,
brother?
Enter.
Come meet us in Roswell.
Okay, I'm fixed. Woo.
Love to have you. This dude over here trying to encroach on my territory.
Right?
I just realized why you're able to catch up to me, Siraj. It's because you only got but one load and
I took
half the
21
tire.
when I hit that dang pole. I went pole dancing with the truck. What's up with some of these squiggly lines? What the heck?
I had to change my hometown from over here. The Roswell, New Mexico is where I'm stationed.
Was there a speed limit restriction? I didn't see the notice.
Go straight on.
I'm getting awful
I'm
close.
breaking off to hit the gas station, Cam.
Roger that, brother.
Right? We are full send.
I already have the right way pointed, so that's not too big of a problem.
Good deal.
And we are 6 miles from the destination.
We're gonna hit the city speed limit here in a second. I can feel it.
Yep, there we go.
Go straight on.
35. Yeah, same. Chrome, went to get gas.
Come on, you left, Shadow. Don't do anything crazy. That's crazy, Shadow. What you're doing right now is crazy.
And then turn right. Okay? Let's find a new route.
Good job, Shadow.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Cosmic Shadow took a
And that,
shortcut.
boys and girls, is
Turn
why they
left.
pay me the baby bucks.
Baby bucks, I like that.
Turn right.
full send on the corner. That was great. I don't know, but you land on your wheels. Keep her going.
Get ready to turn left.
I don't know how you're not 100%
beverages,
there.
yeah.
Excellent.
Turn left.
And I do believe it was to Wichita. Yeah, I can't bring the thing up big enough.
Alright,
I
what's the
figured out
next
that's
trip?
why it kept kicking me out last time.
Beverages to Wichita, isn't it?
This is where it ends.
Ooh, what
I
trailer are
do
we
believe
taking?
so.
And there are some doubles for this one.
There are some doubles, but I kind of like the way the green thing looks.
Hey.
Y'all will probably have red ones. That's what I wish it had.
Upset Kitty, I appreciate that
I'll
follow.
take these here doubles.
And I appreciate your follow too, Mount.
Who's the
Thank
last one in the line?
27,000. What's this one? Are they all $27,000 loads?
Oh, I don't see it. It's not showing up.
No.
No.
That's 26,000. How much is this?
No.
There goes the Canadian. Were you the last one, Doc?
Dang it.
Yeah.
I think
Drive.
27,000 is the best we're gonna get. Ooh. Just the dog pile.
Save. Alt D.
No collision.
Let's do this again.
I hope
No
not.
collision, not the gate.
No collision.
God dang it. Usually you're the one, or everybody else having this issue, not me.
No.
What trailer? Where does it say it is on the map? I'm not seeing a flag. You got it? Alright, now let me do this again.
Love it.
Come on, trucking. Come on, trucking.
We get everybody rallied up here.
Tra la 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 la. Alright, let's put this code in again.
We're gonna need a big fuel station for this.
Right.
Import. Let's remove the generator. Make sure we're in the current. Yep. And then update. Update successful. Alright.
Boy, she's pretty looking, isn't she?
Quick save.
Oh, daddy. How's everybody doing this evening? I appreciate y'all tuning and hanging out. We're enjoying the content. We're gonna have a quick stop over here and get everything topped off.
Reload my dang
Yeah,
self.
there's a fuel
Oh, you
station
guys
not
ever gone
far.
to the fuel station?
What?
Well, once I get back
If
in,
anyone
I'll
needs
get
fuel,
there.
there's one not far from here.
Not fall from him.
What's the next load?
Next is beverages.
From Roswell to
I'm 91 miles out and closing fast. Roger that, brother. It'll probably take us a few minutes to get everybody hooked up and ready to rock.
From Roswell to Wichita Falls.
Where's Wichita Falls? Texas.
I don't have Texas.
Well, I guess you can ride with us until you hit the border.
And
Which
don't
wouldn't
forget
be
to check
long.
out
You're right. It won't
the
take
Shadow Killer
long.
either.
Let's see. Where are we going from there? Let me let you
I'm
know,
reloading.
buddy.
It's
God
all
damn.
Texas after that.
Okay. Well, buddy, it was fun. Make sure you come back. We do this every Saturday. We'd love to have you every Saturday at 7 p.m. How's that sound?
Yep. I'll see you
7
guys
Central,
next
8
week.
Eastern.
How's that, buddy? You have a good one. Lasting Forever. Why does that name sound familiar? Clear blue sky.
I had to redo the load list.
Why would you do such a thing?
The beverages weren't showing up.
Going to Wichita Falls?
Wichita Falls. Yes.
That'd be correct, sir.
Thank you.
Minnesota. Why can I not type M?
Is Zach gonna join us, or is he playing New World?
Raj! It's 7 p.m. somewhere. It's facts.
Hmm?
We waiting for one more to show up, camp?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Sandman is on his way with the quickness. Sandman, thank you for the follow. Sandman, join our Discord. That way we can keep you in touch here.
I believe this is him rolling in now.
Top link right there.
No, it's not.
As our
As
sizzle.
I'm waiting for it to load. This part takes
Camper
a
raid.
bit.
What? All right, what are we doing?
Only downside to having to redo this.
What are we at? 10?
We're having to do the load list.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 people in the chat. Who are we missing? Let's see. We got Chrome's here.
Give me a second. It just kicked me as it loaded me back in.
Okay. We got Chrome. Cosmic Cat. Doctor Who. Good. Farm Boy. Good. Fire Dragon said he's loading back in.
Nope, that was Shadow.
Oh. Don't yell at me. Where are you at? Oh, you must be far away. Getting gas.
I'm
still?
the pilot car.
Where are you at? Oh, I see you. Crimson. Frohawk, check. Import, check. Nate, check. RC, check. Shadow is loading in. Siraj, check. Me, check. That's 11. And then you're loading back in, we'll make 12. And then we have, Sandman's pulling in the town to get his load. And then we'll probably meet us over chow. Oh, you got a red one, farm boy? Shut your face. I wanted a red one. Chrome, I like what I'm looking at right here. I like that a lot. Is that
Stripes.
yeah. I like that color too.
Custom color picked out.
Farm boy with his Texas skin here. Siraj with the classic maroon.
Perfect.
What else we got in here, Nate? The classic W900. Another W900 with Cosmic Cat. This dude changes trucks like I change underbritches. Frohawk
He
with
ain't
the
the only
classic
one.
flames. Import. Import's got a skin from like the turn of the century or something with his Christmas lights going. We also got over here more triples from Doctor Who. There's W900. Sandman orange glowy drink. It is indeed. Sandman, we are headed to Wichita Falls next to the Walbert. I don't know how much time you need. I'll give you a few more moments.
Which one is it, the first or the second one?
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be in the same town, so if you're trying to set up a load, then just pick whichever. Or if you load in, you can just take one from the cheaty thing.
Well, I have my GPS set to the first one for our route, so.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. This is all catch up. Roger that, buddy. Again, though, if you hop in and join the Discord, you can come in here and talk to us. You don't have to communicate via chat. That is completely up to you. All right, everybody take off. If everyone's hooked up and ready to rock into a roll, I'm going to need gas.
55?
Let's do this.
Is there a fuel station somewhere in the immediate future?
Yes, there's, instead of turning left, you turn right and head up the road. There's one right there.
Oh, when we get on, that's all right. There's a fuel station when we turn left on 82 toward Hobbs. I'll hit that one up.
Let's save real
Alright, you want me
quick.
to lock it in 55 for now?
They're just about to get ready
yeah,
to
until
go.
everyone gets out.
Huh? No, I'm about to load back in because it kicked me. Inactivity while it was loading me in.
Don't everybody sit here once. Ooh. Ooh.
Looks like
Why
we might
was
have already
I able
had an
to
accident.
Cosmic Frog take off? Why didn't it let me share my load list with whoever was asking for it? Do y'all know where that setting is at so I can share it? Job sharing. Friends only. Public.
Yep, that one.
Figured it out. Hey, Tall.
Loading back in now.
Roger that. We're just now leaving.
I'm locked in, 55.
Doctor, who you want to go or you want to go after me? Officer Cowboy. Plexi, you beautiful man. Can you get a stand out for Plexi? I greatly appreciate it. Did we just kill the truck? Go. Strange. It goes well, brother. And Noxus Thompson over. It was your imagination, officer, I swear.
You're seeing things, officer. What sign are you talking about?
Oh, we got oncoming, so careful when you cross the road.
Roger that. Turkey man. Thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. I think I beat the Rona I had it for the past week. Today I got to make some extra scratch responding to a 2-tractor accident on the highway. Cool. Apparently when it rains for 2 days and the temperature drops to the 20s, the highway freezes, the people go stupid. I hear that. What's all this dragging butt up here? Drop the hammer, old sons.
I'm getting used to shifting.
Director Who, your left blinker's on, brother. Safe travels, old son.
Thank you.
Let's just
Is
travel.
that one of our guys going the other way, Camp?
No, Papa Moo or whatever his name was. I don't think
Papa
that was.
Oh, just because he's pulling a generator, so I wasn't sure.
I don't think it was.
Shut up.
I didn't see who the name was, so I was just curious.
Ow. Oh, jeez, squeeze my wrist. Yeah.
There's another generator.
Safe travels, old son. I don't think they're with us. They might be.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think their names are in our chat, so I doubt it.
I don't recall their names. But Papa Pitbull and Brando. No, because they're not dropping off in the same place.
I got 2 with me with a large gap behind them.
I'm trying to close up the city speed limit. It really hurts.
Trying to refresh my garage. They want a bump draft. I got to get gas at this fuel station. You're doing 55, Crimson?
Yep, sitting at a double nickel.
Roger that. I got to get fuel here at this gas station.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Drive. Load to load. Oh, I hate this. I hate the load to load.
Dead. Wonderful.
Huh?
Gotta get all the
Drive
fuel.
safe.
And then we're gonna have to drive as fast as we
Boy,
can.
I got you and who else with me?
Chrome.
TNT.
Gen 4.
So the stuff that's not on the radio? Yeah. They got some good stuff. Sure, my farm sim side panel hype. Nice, brother. I played with that on so many games.
Rod, you're clear.
Now we're just gonna cruise along like we own the place.
Just picked up the cosmic on my radar.
And turret control and Arma 3. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm coming in hot.
Shadows leaving the yard.
Giggity. We're not that far away. Some of us are.
Yeah, well, we just stopped for
If you drop the hammer, you'll be all right. We'll hold it at 55. As long as you do 81 as much as you can, you should make it through pretty quick. In 5M.
Yeah, as long as I don't get.
Bro, I didn't get it to work in 5M, so if you do, let me know. It doesn't like the joystick on it.
I stopped by another guy in
It
the yard.
interferes with the mouse or something. I can't remember. It did something weird. Use joy to key.
What?
I didn't think about writing
Oh.
it through joy to key. I was trying to use it directly.
Just picked up number 4 camp.
I'm chasing down a dadgum Canadian.
Turn up.
School zone.
Use my ASP button box in 5M. Do you have to program all the keys in joy to key for it to? So you program that there instead of in the game, right? You used to play Dangerous with it much.
Camp, what's your weight?
What's my weight? That's a little personal, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's 37,479 pounds.
Yeah,
Scared to look at my weight.
What's that, buddy?
I am balls deep to
I
catch up.
heard you talk because you talk super fast like a robot, so it's processing your voice for some reason.
I'm scared to check my weight.
Oh. He's played a lot, but I'm a little angry with Frontier after Odyssey flopped. Create multiple profiles for multiple games. Yeah, so I use Joy to Key for the Star Citizen.
Yeah, same. Cause
yeah.
So we're not getting off like.
Right, cause I have over 1,400 miles to go on mine.
Oh, Jeebus.
Well,
Look at
before I
these things.
saved before I started the game, yeah.
Sharp
Oh,
left coming up,
Jeebus.
boys.
Oh, Camp.
I'm looking at everything but what I'm supposed to be doing.
All right, Crows.
Why
we got
can I
all
not
coming.
drive straight
Yep,
and look
you
at
do.
this?
Buddy,
I don't know.
stop.
Just kind of steer me back there for a hawk. Don't let me die.
Immediate right. You're
I
asking
rode
the
through
wrong
the
We
guy.
have oncoming.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
I
brother.
had one pulled off on the side here. I'm passing.
Left,
Oh,
left.
Jesus. I'm just trying to fix this screen. Are we good?
Just hold it straight.
How bad's that turn?
That's what I've been trying to do.
No,
Texas
you've
driving.
been turning.
Yeah, you've been turning it.
Oh, dang, city
Going straight
speed.
and then going right is not holding straight.
Go
It's two
straight
different
Left
things.
turn.
Oh, we got more oncoming.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Every gear is a friggin' Jake brake.
There's oncoming by the way.
Richard, I'm doing
so-
amazing, sir.
Turn left.
Safe travels, little son. Hey, finally in gear. Wonderful.
Go straight on.
I'm at 393. What do you got? Okay, I'm not that far.
90
behind.
left coming up.
Is it really a 90?
In for Richard?
Yes, it is really a 90.
It might be an 89.
Like his name
Yeah.
is Forgetsums.
Might be a 87. It is a 90.
Jeez, excited much? It's a 90!
I miss Farm Boy's excitement.
Yes.
Wasn't
think
the
we
same
all
though
did.
last week.
I've been waiting for that 90 all evening, folks.
Wish
Light
I
the
remember I
cigarette.
had to tap the brakes in my little car here.
Ah, Farm Boy, we've missed you in the trucks.
He only misses you in the trucks.
Miss hearing Massachusetts' panicky voice. It's a 90! We got a 90 here!
It's better when Minnesota's behind him when he's playing.
That's true. I messaged Minnesota. I hope he's doing okay. I gotta message Mike and see where Mike is at. We missed his excitement.
Oh,
Where are you going?
hey,
What happened to the
boys,
Canadian?
Which one? Me?
Yeah.
What's that truck? Is that oncoming?
Well, if the green dot of it is.
Stay in the inside
Oh, I
lane.
see. It's one of
2319.
ours.
2319.
Pass the turn up.
What about
Alright,
2319?
who's getting shaved?
He's getting shaved.
You said 2319. Who's getting
What's that?
shaved?
What's that mean? 20. That sounds like panic. That is
Oh,
go.
are we shaving somebody's eyebrows?
I don't
Ooh,
know if
think-
I'm gonna put my eyebrows up for auction this year for Memorial Day.
I mean,
hope
Farm
you do.
Boy, you did just volunteer for it, so.
I mean, I'm already employed with my I'm no longer a contractor. I'm with my parent company. So it's not like I gotta impress anybody, but I think I'd still get a funky look if I showed up with no eyebrows.
Just tell them that you're doing a safety demonstration.
I'm doing it for a charity. What are they gonna say?
Tell them you had a grilling
They're gonna
accident.
want to watch it and get a good show.
Well,
You're already bald-headed, so you can't say the girl took the top of your
Whoa.
hair.
I'm not
you shaved.
bald-headed.
Hey, you shaved your head. It's
I'm
okay.
a short-haired cat. I'm hyperallergenic. Monster
can
Shane,
go with
that's the
that.
code for contact with a human child.
I will
Wake
agree
up
with
at
that
a-
answer
How far back are you
100%.
off?
Come on,
You-
Dr. Who, drop the hammer.
I'm flooring it. I'm at 71 right now.
Shut up.
Don't take triples no more.
They're so fun.
Yeah, but you can't
Shadow.
keep up.
Damn city
How
speed.
far back are you?
It's fun.
Shadow's at 335.
Oh, that's not bad. That's only 50 for me. Hypoallergenic. That's right.
Farm Boy, what's your
My
mileage?
hair is
Keep
naturally
and then
disfigured.
turn
59.
left.
Yeah, that
Can
makes
eat
it
some
Damn,
hot
there's that
easy
90 left,
bad on
too.
the camera. There's hair all through here. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Turn left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
right.
camera says you bald. He's just trying to make up excuses.
Looks like you have a bald cap on.
I think my hat just ripped all my hair off the top of my head. We threw a flashbang.
Drunk man?
It's hard to drive straight when you're looking in other places than not the road.
I see.
Can we dye our beard? Can we dye your beard?
you gonna eat some hot stuff this year?
I think I'd rather. Man, I don't know if I want hot stuff. I suffered. Hey, I finally caught up.
You gotta do something else crazy. You already did that.
What about Beanboat News?
We go super sour this year. How about that? Oh, that hurts my cheeks thinking about super sour.
Being boozled is evil and should be
I
punished.
did Bean Boozled last year, and what happens is when you eat something so spicy. So I'm not a spicy person eater. I don't eat spicy things.
And then turn
And when I
left.
ate that, it was a Reaper jelly bean. Like I'd never had something that hot in
Turn
my
left.
mouth before. Like I didn't even know how to react. Like I was just chugging milk and crying, and everyone was giggling and laughing at me. But it made the crappy jelly beans not taste so bad because you can't taste anything. Everything just burned. Everything was on fire all the way to my innards. It's just on fire.
He's not wanting to
much
get
was the
that
donation?
mensch.
I don't know. Not enough. It was like $300 at the super spicy jelly bean. It was tiered, right? It was like $20 for the sriracha, right? $50 for jalapeno, and it was like crept on up to the Reaper.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
I
done
only
any of
had like
those.
4 Reapers. Of course, I ate them all. I'm not a spicy person either.
Or
It's hard to see anything with that hat on.
Go straight on.
All right, 75 up front, I think.
Keep left
10-4.
and then turn left.
Man, well, Shadow's got to catch up. Do 65.
Turn left.
That'd be slightly faster anyway. Shadow, I'm assuming you're doing 81, huh?
Go
Have
straight
your,
on.
Shadow's got it floored and Shadow's at 308.
Roger that. Yeah, you're
Locked in
70
6-5.
You're 80 miles away.
Yeah, we had 215.
Hunting plays games live with a rating of 2. Welcome, Raiders.
Have
Give me
like,
a shout out for Mr. Hunting Plays. I hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you had fun. Back to work if we're told. No, but I'll get back up with stackup.org. That'll be a good time. I have to get some ideas to the community about what we're going to torture me with. Do we have any moderators that aren't trucking that can shout out Mr. Hunting? I think we're doing super sour this year. Give it a shout out there. Appreciate that, buddy. What were you playing, man? Look at that heart. It's so convenient, that little heart at the top of the screen when you shout somebody out now. Trucking on ATS? Nice. Were you in Texas? Anywhere
That's
in
down here.
particular?
Good. I need my
You just
race.
come out of New Mexico into the north part of Texas, which is why it's still kind of mountainous or hilly. Large hills. Got ourselves a pretty good little line here.
That we do, Camp. That we do.
I'm happy that we're getting back to bigger convoys, though.
I'm very happy.
Not that I like playing modded, right? But I like having lots of people involved. I was all over the place, chilling and driving. That's what I like to hear, brother. You ain't going fast, you're doing it
can
wrong.
be sometimes.
Which we currently are struck, but that's beside the point. Boy, Texas sure is
Damn,
dirty.
city speed.
It's cool how they still managed to cut the distance off. Everything's got like a slight hill to it, trees blocking it. It's probably a lot easier to render places in like the Pacific Northwest.
I hear you back there, farm boy.
Where it's all trees. Is it Catan?
Farm boy must be knocking at his trunk.
What are you looking at, Camp?
Farm boy, are you knocking at his trunk?
Yes, yes, he is.
How do you know that?
I think that is Cotton, because we're outside Lubbock a little ways.
Because I can see my mirrors better than you can.
Your mirrors might be glitching.
You're lying eyes, sir.
What happened to the guy that works for the company?
What
Farm boy
company?
being a bully?
Yeah, he's trying to bully the pilot.
Uh-oh. Come on, farm boy.
Yeah, I can come up there and kick him out of the spot.
Ooh.
You know, the pilot could also always drop it back to 35 miles an hour.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it'll damage farm boy, not you.
Keep left.
Exactly.
Oh, I hit
Good old speed check.
the space brake on accident. Thank you for the follow, brother. I do appreciate it.
Good thing we got
space brake.
Good thing we got 39 more miles and I can get in front of you.
I
he's
cannot
faster
tell
than
you,
you.
sir.
Got my race off that hill.
I never felt that
Nice.
far yet, so.
Sorry for the sudden reduction in speed back there. I hit the space brake. Too much Star Citizen. Oh my God! Last night was so frustrating. I cannot believe it ended with me falling
Chrome,
in the
what's your
stupid
mile?
container like that.
What was your mileage, Shadow?
206.
Minnesota, where are you at, bro? The only acceptable
Minnesota.
answer is pretending to
Where
be
you at,
a snowman in the mountains or something.
Right? That would be nice. I'd love for Minnesota to be in
Playing
that
Modern
tonight.
Warfare 2. That's... No, what? No, come on, man. This is way
Convoy
better
night.
than Modern Warfare 2. We stream for 2.5 hours once a Saturday. You got your whole life to play Modern Warfare.
No. No.
I'm just doing that after this.
I played Modern Warfare 2 is greater than what, Siraj? I've played so much Call of Duty. I quit playing
Oh,
shooters.
this is about to be a crap show up here.
Nah, we're
No, Camp, you're not seeing what I'm
Appreciate that,
seeing
Camp.
in my mirror.
Oh, I see.
Requesting full send
Oh.
before it get bad.
Attention, full send's been requested and approved.
Good, I've already been on full send the whole time.
That's what I'm saying.
And I've already got my race.
I rarely play Modern Warfare 2. Yes,
Go
why would you
straight
do it
on.
on a trucking night? I'm on your left, RC.
As the little pilot car pulls away from Farm Boy.
I hope there's no oncoming.
There's no oncoming. I don't know if I can get around everybody.
You're
I'm
clear, no
pegged at
oncoming.
81. We're just having this awkward three-way race.
I will warn you about any turns coming up.
I can see the map. Wait, how you doing, buddy? Is there any room or RC or no?
Nope.
Dang it. You can get over behind
Farm
Farm
Boy.
Boy in my eyes.
Not mine.
Just push him off the side.
I don't understand that
Alright.
Farm Boy's going faster than I am. Good entertainment. Oh my God! I hit a sign.
Hey, camp, there's a sign there.
I know. I'm currently carrying it with me.
The pilot didn't warn you about that sign.
No, he didn't.
Well, I'm not on the other side of the road, so.
I'm on the wrong side of the road. I really don't like driving on this side for that long. Why are you on the wrong side of the road? Because I went to do a pass and then everybody sped up and now I'm just awkwardly stuck.
Hey, we got a
You're
90
right,
degree
coming
cold
up.
now PS zone.
Oh, good. There's a right here. And since we know Farm Boy can't turn at speed, I'm golden.
Go straight on.
As you know,
Or
Farm
you're
Boy
gonna run
can't
right
turn
into
the speed.
So what I'm going to do is stay on the left so Farm Boy can't swing wide.
Brakes locked up.
Oh, no. I missed the friggin' gear again. Why am I doing that so bad?
And I passed the pilot calling, so let's go.
You did. I'm sad. It's like me trying to get a female best friend. What?
Get in, nasty.
Good with a gas station.
Because my friend is
Yep,
playing
I'm
and never
not.
gets time to play. I got you.
Oh, my truck is totaled.
And stuck. I got awkward and stuck. Oh, Farm Boy's got half a trailer. That's why he turns so much better than the rest of us. Who's cheating coming up the on-ramp? Siraj. Awkwardly stuck.
Remind you of somebody else we know.
I get it, Hooded. I
Yeah.
get it. It was a struggle for your joke, but I get it. Silly. Nate, did you fall over? Why are you so far back there?
Nah, I clipped the corner of the building. I didn't clip, just stopped.
Gotcha.
And then Dr. Who piled up in front of me.
Railed you.
Well, be careful, Crimson. That's kind of a
Good old
vandal
truck
thing.
railing.
Trucker Gangsta, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it,
If
buddy.
you want, you can pass. I'm broken.
Y/fix,
This is not
Doctor
understatement,
Who.
Yeah, why?
Type in Y/fix. You can do it while you're driving. And hit enter and repair
Oh,
it.
you move again.
Yep. You can do that once every 360 seconds or something. Nah, it's Alt F4.
Never pressing that.
That is another good one.
I agree. Maybe you should hit it, Farm Boy. Let me know how that goes.
Farm Boy really wanted to do it.
Well, I
too.
got RC in front of me, so I can't.
I was like, I knew for sure you were gonna roll over in that turn, but I forgot that you had a cheaty little trailer and weren't gonna do that. All right, now there's 2 people in the drop-off
straight on.
point, so make sure when y'all turn right and when you got ready to head into where we're going that you tighten up. Wait, unless we're across the, no, we're across the street. Just be on your toes. Yeah, there's a guy fixing to come underneath the bridge. Y'all watch out.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm unlocking that piece of road.
Turn right.
Did I clip you, Crimson?
Go straight on.
Beautiful. I can't believe we got excellent.
Keep left,
Excellent.
and then turn left.
All right, what's the next trip? Is it a ventilation shaft to
Turn
Huntsville?
left.
What is the next load?
Yes, ventilator shaft.
Ventilation shaft. Oh, daddy. I was raised on country. Oh, I kind of like that red trailer, eh?
Okay.
Ventilator shaft.
Can't help but think I ought to be someone I used to know. You ought to be someone I used to know.
I'm gonna do a long drop this time.
I'm gonna head up to the fuel station or repair shop, Cam.
Roger that, buddy.
I don't have a trailer, so that Y/fix won't work for me.
Yeah.
If you get your new one, it will.
I'm running pilot. I don't have trailer.
Oh.
You should have got the one with the camper.
You sound so much like a streamer that banned me. And then bad, but it was reasonable. Well, if you were banned, you wouldn't be in here talking, huh? And I don't moderate channels. What in the imaginary heck did I just hit?
Where are we going with this load?
Wichita Fall, Huntsville. Is it the grass? We are at Huntsville, Texas.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then exit right.
That actually reminds me.
Shadow incoming.
Exit right.
Mariko says I modded like 12 channels. Nice. I only streamed a few times.
Keep right, and then turn right.
You see people's trucks jump and flop and flip.
Turn right.
My trailer was at a really awkward angle.
Go straight on.
Huntsville, Texas ain't much there, but it's right. The statue, daggum. Sam Houston's up there, medic. Some
Keep
dealerships, Walmart.
And then turn left.
There's Shadow.
Turn left.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Turn left.
Do, 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 do.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I think we got everybody here. Well, I'll be darned. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all being here hanging out. I hope you're enjoying the content. Hit the follow button
I'll
if
be
you
back
are. Here's
in
the
a
social
few
bomb.
minutes, Camp.
As add us on Discord, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. We'd love to have you each and every place. If you'd like to come truck with us, just come on with it. We'd love to have you.
I'm gonna have to copy.
Come
this
on
time.
with it, brother. Your Nemesis Gaming. Thank you for the follow, brother. I do greatly appreciate it.
Ah, wrong button.
Shh. Shh. Shut your face. What? Full Send 871. What a fun name. Hell yeah, brother. Hope you're doing wonderful and amazing, sir. ABX J Bar 21. Thank you for the follow. Do greatly appreciate it as well.
Where's my trailer at?
Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom doom. Big Sam statue 45. Yes, sir. All right, now we're just waiting for everybody to get hooked up and fueled up, I guess.
Huntsville, Texas.
Comes Crimson in here. Dr. Hugh, you said you were going to get some
Wichita
fuel?
Falls, I'm sorry.
Does anybody else need fuel, or are y'all all good?
I
Actually, I got 1,000,
can make
1,300.
it this trip.
Why not just meet up at the fuel station on the way for a trip?
That's what I was fixing to say. Is that big one over there on the way?
Yes, it is.
All right, yeah. Everyone, go to. There's a big fuel station. Well, hold on. Let me see how big is. Let me run over there real quick.
It is a decent size. We can fit.
Got its own off ramp, so it's got to be big.
Yep, it's good. No, we can get everybody lined up for a picture over there. To the fuel station, everyone.
Perfect.
That works.
Finding a new route. Rerouting.
I wonder how rolly overy this is.
Probably more rolling.
It's not going to be easy to roll over at 45 miles an hour.
I have faith in you. You can do it.
No.
Well,
Go
you guys
straight
are gonna
on.
have to go because it's collision zone right there, and we're stuck back here.
I'm stuck behind RC.
keep right.
Who's up the front
Keep
holding
left.
up the cruiser?
And then
Yeah,
exit.
whoever's
Actually-
holding up, chop chop.
Get her going.
Exit left.
Orange truck, I think.
RC.
RC's holding everybody up.
Ah, push them.
Keep
Oh,
right.
RC, chop chop.
Sorry, I didn't expect you.
I think we should all say it. RC, chop chop.
Chop chop, RC.
Chop chop RC.
I'll push you out of the way.
Wait, did you say? Let me rephrase that. Did you say you come pushing me out the way?
Yeah, I did the last race. We're just gonna do it this one too.
I'll let you have it.
Oh, shots fired.
Because we're on TMP and I don't want to get banned, so.
Jaded eyes. RC always causing trouble. Facts. Thank you for the 100 biddies, though.
Recomputed.
The guy's still
Huh?
in Wahlberg. He's not in chat or anything, is he?
I don't know.
TTB, Del Chris.
Go straight on.
I don't know.
Alright, well.
I have not seen him.
Yeah, as you figured it.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Alright, I'm filled up. There's a parking spots right past on the other side of the gas station that we can
Finding a new route.
go make busy with.
Please, make a U-turn when possible.
Can you time RC out for me, please, and say I send him the timeout? RC Jaded Eyes wants to have you timed out.
That doesn't surprise me.
Excuse me, sir. You're in my hole.
That's what she said.
How am I gonna do this?
Pull in through the back, probably. Are you in
That's what she
triples
said.
again?
No.
Yes, he is.
It's a double triple. Go straight.
It's not a triple.
It's okay. Go straight, Doctor Who. Cut through the grass and then do a swoop around like where Shadow is. 100 biddies again. Thank you, Jada. I greatly appreciate it. Crimson, hop out of there real quick. We're probably gonna have you park across the front.
Stand for.
Damn,
Dude is
invisible
drunk
wall.
as a skunk over here. You're the non-backing this motherfucker.
I'm just chilling here in a non-trigger pump.
Yeah, we'll get you in the pile. Don't you worry, brother.
Really?
Siraj, come on forward, brother. Or did you clip that pole, Doctor Who?
Invisible wall.
Okay. Now just do a hard left once you think you can clear. And you can park right there in that no stripe spot. And Cosmic, you'll have to do the same thing. Roman soldier, welcome, sir. What's it with you and you double people?
They want the challenge.
I see that. I just don't know if y'all can get that or not. Just try to straighten your truck out, Cosmic, as best you can. And Doctor Who, you come in next to
Save travels, driver.
Safe travels, old son.
I have a gap, but it works.
Alright, we need somebody that's got skills. Frohawk, come around on this far end over here. There's a spot you can kind of loop in on the other side of Doctor Who. Go left, Frohawk, away from all that stuff. Don't try to drive behind all that stuff. You'll see the big loop that Doctor Who made. We are Roman. I'd love to have you. Come on with it, brother. We're over here parked outside.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
So I'm not gonna make it in behind everybody.
I mean, no, because you gotta. You'll see. Come over here on the far end, because Doctor Who made a swoop around the other direction.
Oh, there seems to be an invisible wall here, so hold on.
And if you're stuck, you can have
Yeah,
7. There's a repair shop.
Yeah, if you get far enough past that pole, there's an invisible wall.
Yeah, if you can left out of there. I've never seen that many people on once. Maybe I got the wrong areas. These are all our guys, so we may get that happen. All right, Nate, hold on a second. Let him pull out of there real quick. All right, go ahead, Nate. And then Frohawk, you can go on the far end, go all the way like you're going to exit and turn right before this rock. And you'll be able to swoop in next to Doctor Who. And let's see here. Crimson, come around over here, buddy. What could she have poked in? I'm thinking with the follow. You can park right in front of me at an angle if you want. I like the black bumper on that import. It's very unique. You and Farm Boy, the black bumpers.
I don't like chrome.
Yippee.
On my car, on my real
Depends on the
Civic,
truck.
I dip all the chrome.
So from work, so I'm gonna shout and hop on. Roger that, buddy.
That good for you, Camp?
Yes, sir. We're perfect. I'm gonna try to clear off all those stinking menus. That's F11. Goodness gracious, all the buttons.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
The sun's bright. AF.
It looks like there's 12 of us, yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Such a beautiful sight. Oh, yes.
All right. Is everybody ready? Got all my stuff. Looks like I saw Peterbilt and Kenworth trucks. Yeah. We have a guy normally runs the Western Star, but he's missing.
And worthless.
And worthless. I'm not gonna be mad. All right, who? Well, no, I know who's leading. Take off, leader, speeder. There. It's you.
I'll be towards the back this time.
Roger that, buddy. That's okay. I love my Peterbilt and Kenworths. Less.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Take off,
Reroute.
import. Inbox Raj, y'all good.
Finding a new route. Okay, let's never mind. I'll find a new route. Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left, turn left. Yeah, I got you, lady. Getting on the interstate. I got that picture, thanks.
I believe this is the wrong way. I am following you out here like a sheeple. This is definitely the wrong way.
It all leads to the interstate.
Did you modify your truck in single player so you can have play it in multiplayer? No, this is, yes, sort of. This is a save edited truck, so it's a stretch day cab.
You're failing over there. All I keep hearing is failing. And why are you driving outside view?
I know. I feel like RC being Minnesota tonight.
What's that?
I feel like RC is being Minnesota tonight.
Well, someone's got to fill in those shoes, don't they? We were supposed to start trucking an hour earlier because of the night. I tried to modify my own single player, but only some of the no. So you can't have you can't have any mods, as a matter of fact, right? The only stuff that you can modify in single player and stuff, right? You can save edit things that are already in the game onto your truck, but you can't bring a new asset in. That's why it only kind of works. I have a sick modded Viper built, Peterbilt, but
Thanks, Brady.
I can't use it in multiplayer.
I'm locked in at a double nickel camp.
Roger that. We're all out, but now we're just trying to close the gaps. Losing a ring in her drink. Ah! Love it.
I keep telling you and you keep failing.
We'll unlock this side road so we can do it next time we come through here. How are you able to have all that stuff on your truck now? Because I haven't seen those custom tires for multiplayer. Oh, that's a pack? That's the Goodyear tire pack? Talking about the red writing on the sidewalls? That's
Yeah, I
part of
didn't
the
take it
Goodyear.
by the time I realized I needed it. RC took me. RC did, and I
It's
almost
a
followed
DLC.
RC in.
Words. Yeah, no, the only thing that's save edited on here is my frame because the day cabs are shorter, and this is a
I had to
sleeper
slow
cab
down my
frame
RC back
with
in.
a day cab body.
Oh, what you guys slowing down for?
55 is the
Oh, no.
limit. Go ahead, 65 up front, 75, we're all here.
10-4.
Except for the fact that we all slowed down.
I heard 75. It's an Ash City speed too. That we just got hit with.
With its
coming up.
engine sounds and it pulls up speed from a low gear.
Gaming, you're clear.
You can come over for a hop.
Nice.
Keep left.
Can't believe there's a friggin' city's speed limit zone hit right there.
Keep left.
Yeah. So that is a mod, but I'm the only one that can hear it. So that's a sound plugin that TMP approved. So there's all kinds of sounds that you can choose from, but only I can hear it, unfortunately. My engine is a Kenworthless engine, not factory, but modded in. And because I like the Jake brake on the Kenworthless better. All right, Siraj, I appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Exit right.
You have a good one. Drive safe.
Right hand exit coming
Ah,
up.
so you like something on the Kenworthless better, eh?
That's the
Exit
Jake
right.
brake. The one for the Peterbilt was too quiet. So this has a Kenworthless engine, but I modded the sound, so technically I could go back to Peterbilt if I wanted. Blinkers, blinker, 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 blinker. What if you crash? Well, depends. Oh, we're fitting too wide. We're fitting too wide. We got it.
Keep left.
Don't move any more to the left, camper. You're gonna hit the wall.
I did. Greg, if I crash, I just take a bunch of damage. I don't explode or shut down. Well, it depends. If I hit hard enough, I'll stop moving.
I'm glad I wasn't back there.
If you wait
Right.
long enough, that ticker for the rollover and the crash thing will go up. Unfortunately, it's common enough. Oh, can we get race
City
miles
speed
right here?
70.
Race miles on this off ramp that I just took.
No.
Damn it, I just missed.
Not for me.
I missed it.
Oh, okay. I don't have a steering wheel or shifter. I have the Xbox controller compatible for my PC. I got you. Nothing wrong with that.
I missed the off ramp.
Better
Oh
than
no,
mouse and
I had
keyboard,
to
that's for
slow
sure.
down on it. That's why I didn't
That's
get
what I
it.
like with the wheel. When you use mouse and keyboard, the steering is super sensitive.
As I just see you jerk your truck.
Yeah. If I tap real fast, I can actually control it a little bit, but it turns instantly full tilt when you steer with the. If you got a wheel plugged in and then use your keyboard to steer, it's instant. It's like hypersensitive. That's great. Mouse control is very sensitive.
Alright, Krista.
I agree. I know people that steer with their mouse and keyboard.
You're good. You didn't hit me.
They steer with their mouse, which is strange. But meh. Where is this at? East to Houston?
You going in and out of this city speeds is killing me.
Well, a little drifting. I haven't played in a while though, so I'm gonna have to fix all my controls before I play. I got a wheel, but I got a delay and I gotta fix it. That's your dead zone. You need to reduce your dead zone on your wheel. I'm pretty sure there's a setting for that in the game.
Is that the main menu?
There you go. I'm doing 81 just crazy. You're doing 75 or 65 up front, Crimson?
7.5, sir.
Roger that. Well, I guess we're all hauling it then.
I mean, we're at 110 miles, so we might as well just full send it.
Oh, okay.
Attention, 8 miles until full send is approved.
Sorry, I'm at 100 miles, so it's.
Sorry, it's not the person in the front that needs to call it. It's the man with the microphone. Get your microphone, and I might consider listening to your authority. 2 miles, 1 miles. Attention, full send has been requested and approved.
Do what you're told, boy. I think I've been running full send since.
Yeah,
I've been running full send for a while.
And like half this trip. It's so hard to maintain 75 if you're at the back. It is on the tightest, and there's still a delay.
I'm in the middle of the pack and I have trouble keeping 75. I'm having to hit full send the majority of the time.
Oh, I figured they hit race that somewhere. I got the little red blinker.
It's like we do with Slinky or something, because they'll catch up to somebody and then they'll slow down to 55 and then they take off again.
Yeah, that's the lag in the server, though.
Yeah,
that, buddy?
Right, Shadow.
I've been doing 81 this whole time, and I still haven't caught up.
Yeah. You do have the big engine in it, right? The 625?
Pretty sure.
I'm trying not to get run off the road by a truck here.
Did somebody tell me they put a faster engine than 625 in?
I thought it was the International or something weird like that. Something new.
Yeah, there was some new
International gets 605, unfortunately.
I thought somebody had a bigger one.
Yeah, I thought somebody put in it was like it wasn't a lot, like 650 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's enough to make a hoot, but I'll have to check out the customization options. We may be swapping a new engine in here just to get that little upper hand.
Am I clear to move over, Shadow?
Right? Got it floored into the hard into the floor.
Looks like it from behind him.
Because he was jumping around. Just watch yourself coming up to him.
Farm,
Alright,
Fallhawk
whoever's
just
next
passed
to me,
me.
move over a lane.
That's pretty broad, isn't it? Because everyone's next to somebody, I would think.
Yeah, this 3-lane wide isn't gonna last forever.
Well, if this is 45, it does.
It'll
Until
be
you hit the ocean, I
fine.
guess. What road are we on? Yeah, we're on 45. Hey, we're gonna get close to Sam Houston.
I actually think it's Farm Boy right next to me, if I'm correct.
Good luck.
Somebody take him out at the wheels.
Lord knows I'm good right now. I'm at his front act.
Vehicle
really-
inspection. What's this?
I really need to get over
Bump the
Chris.
vehicle
I
inspection.
wish the trip from Dallas to
I am not slowing down.
Huntsville took this short amount of time.
You sure?
Did anyone else notice the guy standing on top of the overpass with an ATV?
And then exit.
What?
No.
There was a character just standing at the top of the overpass next to an ATV. Interesting.
Whatever happened to Lethal?
I don't know. He's in a different time zone, so that's probably a lot to do with it.
Turn right. and
Are we
then
on the
turn
wrong
left.
spot, Farm Boy, or are you?
Farm Boy is.
Finding a new route.
Oh boy, Camp, what are you doing?
Oh god, me and Fohawk missed that.
Mine sent me all kinds of weird places.
It's called race
Oh
miles.
my
It's
god.
fun.
I just followed Camp for some reason. Somehow I made it all the way through.
Oh, because I'm amazing?
Ooh.
Climb the hill. Whoever's down there on the bottom, run the hill.
That's what I tried to do.
That
No,
didn't
I'm
end too
climbing the
well.
hill. I'm climbing the hill.
Get it, get it, get it. We believe in you.
If he can do it, I can do it.
Recomputing.
That's what that's designed to do.
You got the subs, you right.
Shush, farm boy. Almost running me off the road 3 times.
Oh, I got up here.
You don't have proof.
Nice.
Pile car is on
I
his
did
roof.
it. Drove up the side.
Oh, this isn't a zigzaggy son of a gun, is it?
Oh, wait, that's
Get
not
ready
it.
to turn right.
Who beat us over here? RC, congratulations. I like SCS Convoy because I can have power engines to make. Yeah. No, we got some big ones. We did find out though at 112 miles an hour the trip doesn't count, so we have to limit ourselves. But we all do 120, 130 miles an hour without much of a fuss.
Good share with the rest of the guys.
60,000 pounds. 60,000.
Oh, we had to pull through the way
Just
station.
get to the
that way.
same trailer we all get, and you don't have to fall into the back. You can keep up.
Still getting used to the shifting.
Out to Corpus Christi.
No, wasn't even close.
It's gonna take me a minute to get back to you, Camp. I had to have 7.
Try your quick save, your auto save. I can't see.
I haven't been hitting that with this, so...
No, autosave
it's gonna be
happens
a
for
ways
you.
back.
Autosave hits every 5 minutes.
Here we are, safe and sound.
That was not even right.
All right, the next
Wait,
one
what
is the boat.
The hell am I looking at?
My last save is 15 minutes ago.
It should happen every 5 minutes. Make sure you click the box that says autosave, show autosaves.
And I don't see the boat, so I'm gonna have to copy the load again. You already hooked to yours? Yeah, it's the boat. Yeah, you already hooked to it, right? Okay. I just want to make sure because I'm gonna copy you.
I'm not sure why we're struggling.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get it now. I thought for sure I could jackknife the trailer enough to get it in there. But I guess not. That's why I love lone wolfing. Don't have to log for anyone. Yeah, but what's the point of having fun if you don't get you're logging for no reason. You moan the blues.
Oh, nice.
This is called driving the racing line. There's a Boat to Corpus Christi. Fun.
Boat to Corpus Christi.
That's where we're going.
Oh no, I was supposed to. I want to change my truck. Yeah, well, heck with it.
Oh, I'm not far from you anyway, so I'll just drive it.
Take my load.
Like a bunch of roaches scattering when a light bulb turns on. This is great.
Is it real dark for y'all, or is it still kind of dusky?
It's dark, but doable.
I don't log.
Okay,
Fine.
here we go.
Yeah, that kid earlier. I tried so hard to keep it PG.
That's why I had to shut up.
I don't think he did it ironic, or I think he did it. I don't think he did that on purpose. You know, it was just the innocence of a kid. I was like, no one say it. Don't say it.
I was tempted.
I was
This
too.
group, I think
You're in
so.
the wrong
I think
place,
y'all
man.
all did very well.
We were all dying in the background. That was the problem.
Oh, my
I don't know when I
neck.
drove.
What's that,
Not
buddy?
bad.
Hey, the good news
can't
is
see
you
my
can't
trailer.
pull double boat trailers, so it works out.
True. Where am I? Oh.
We got people everywhere. Crimson's coming in hot. Ding, ding.
Hot
Yeah,
enough.
just a few miles away.
Is he gonna put it on its roof again?
We going turtle mode?
I blame Farm Boy for that.
Sounds like a challenge. What city are you in? And we are headed to Corpus Christi, Cards. We are currently in Huntsville.
Yes.
You're on turtle mode, just don't stick a straw up your nose.
Cards, think of oh my god. There's a hair in my eye from my wife. It's huge. It's just like this, right in front of my eyeball. My elbows and shoulders still sore from the crash Thursday night. What? You were in a crash, Crazy Cat? Yeah,
All right.
come on with it, Cards. You come join us now if you want. Meet us on the road and bobtail down there. Anywhere on 45 south of Huntsville. Heading to Corpus Christi. It does look like there's a garage here. Is there a garage here? No.
Yes, there is for fast travel points.
How? I thought you had a garage to fast travel.
Quick travel menu.
I saw a Texas
got your,
sign, single player
for
TP over
travel.
there. I got your cards. No problem, buddy. Meet us at Huntsville here. And you can meet us on the road because we're going to leave here in probably 30 seconds to a minute. Now I wasn't braced for it. Well, that was your problem. If you hadn't braced for it, you'd probably been all right. That's how drunks always survive terrible car accidents. They just crumple onto the floor. Kills the people that were innocent, unfortunately. Not that I'm taking that personally. All right. Someone turned left into me. I got you. All right. I think we're good. Take off, Mr. Pilot Car.
10-4 was just taking a drink.
Should be drinking and
Pilot
driving.
car.
I was gonna say, better not be liquor.
Water.
I'm drinking Gatorade.
Gatorade good for our pilot car. He needs one of those orange Gatorades.
Yeah, Milan. I'm not sponsored, but I should be. I've been drinking Milan Gatorade for I don't know how long.
Double nickel, sir?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's trying to take off at once this time. What are you trying to do?
Does a pipe car on its lid count as a roll for them? Oh, it does. I completely forgot about that.
We're not full sending this already.
Nah.
Get
Now we're
ready
driving
to
this
turn right.
real responsible.
Wait, what? Huh? When have we done this?
Turn right.
Can we eat off the top of this hill by chance or no? I'm gonna find out.
Try it, but I think you're gonna get full damage.
Get ready to turn left.
I like where he says he can drive
The only reason why I got damage is because I hit the bottom face first.
Turn left.
I was
That's the
still
day we
right.
lost camp.
I jammed hard in the ground like a spearfish. Like I was spearfishing.
Oh, so you lawn darted it.
Yes.
Would that count as a crash?
No. It should,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna.
Count it as a crash.
I don't feel like I got hit anybody though, except like 2 people.
Go straight on.
So, was it a shortcut? Maybe if I landed it better. I should have landed. I should have went at it at an angle.
Then exit left.
His hair is driving me nuts. hate driving at night. Golly. All right, it's official. We're moving the streams at least 30 minutes earlier on Saturdays for the trucking stream. 6:30.
10-4.
7:30 for us.
Everyone's
Okay with
gonna
that.
forget. We're not gonna leave until 7 anyway. So I don't even know why I'm saying that out loud.
I woke up at 9 a.m. thinking you guys were doing an all-day stream.
I need to. Well, when I get done with my turnaround in a couple of weeks, I start in a couple of weeks, and it's gonna go for about 4 for me, maybe 5 weeks. And after that, I plan on picking up a Tuesday stream, and we may consider doing all-day Saturdays. 6:30 Central. Yes, ma'am. And good call, Stoney, on the pilot car rolling over. He's a member of FSI.
Again, I blame Farm Boy.
Man, it takes so darn long. The nights.
Wait, why do you blame me again?
Because I can.
You're an easy target.
You wish it was like Farm Sim and you just speed the time up.
Bro. I wish I could speed my own time up. I wish there was a local mod that let me just boop, daytime. You know? That way it was only dark for everyone else except for me. Like a all-time day. Can someone Google that? I want it all the time daylight. There's gotta be a gamma setting, something shenanigans. Import and shadow. Y'all doing 81?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sniffing Nate's rumpus.
Ooh, that's
I'd rather be in downtown Dallas at night. I think it's nice at night.
I was just thinking, I cannot. So we're planning a cruise next year because you got to plan it super early. I don't even know if I want to do anything other than just cruise over there and hang out on the boat. They got so much crap to do. It's just a friggin' scheme to sucker you out of more money to get off the boat. I'd like to rent a Jeep on Cozumel. So they got some really cool stuff to drive to. But I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I'm rather buoyant, so snorkeling's a little out of the question.
You put some weight on your legs.
Just
Do
gotta
what?
add some extra weight to your ankles.
What was that, RC?
Why you just float?
I know, that's the problem. Is snorkeling, you're trying to go down.
Concrete shoes will fix you.
Concrete shoes will fix you. And I don't want to be that guy everyone leaves behind when the shark shows up, and then I'm over there trying to punch a shark in the nose or something silly. Because you know I'm not out swimming squat. Here comes a sea
At least
cucumber.
you know.
At least
That
he
would
admits
be
it.
good strength.
Take a spear.
Keep right.
Take a spear. I
Well,
call that a knife. This is a knife. Hey, this looks like Houston.
I don't think it'd really do anything to it. I think it'd probably still squirt your butt.
Yeah, shark probably win.
Yeah, but I got most sharks by like 150 pounds or more. I mean, it takes a big shark.
Got my
for it
race
to be
miles.
Menacing for me.
It's only a few
Great white.
sharks you have to worry about.
Good.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, honestly, it's
Don't know
there's
where,
only a
but I got
handful that get over 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if that's the shark you're getting, then I'm not sure what you're gonna do. I watched a TikTok where like if a shark's running straight at you, and you can't get it to scare away, just push down on its head and direct it away.
No, I don't.
Just it's,
You should try that with, you know, pay
I'm gonna do that
attention
with
to
my
TikTok
wife. When
says.
Shiver comes at me, I'm gonna be like,
You better hope
Go
she
around
didn't
me on the
hear that.
left.
Hey, camp. 69 south.
Roger that. That's heading toward my house, sort of.
That teaches you guys to stop gearing down up there so quick like that.
Keep right. And then exit right.
Yeah, y'all all drive too damn slow, man. Get on gas, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Would you rather see a shark or a crocodile?
Exit right.
Well, I have a
Crocodile.
buddy that raises crocodiles from all over Africa. Yeah, I found this out. You know, there's more than one crocodile. It's not just the Nile crocodile. There's all kinds of crocodiles.
You really didn't know that?
No, I didn't. I knew there was types, but I didn't realize that there were so many. He raises like 8 different types. They're massive.
You want me to step up the speed?
No, we're waiting for Shadow to catch up. But he may already be. Yes, 75.
10-4.
He raises lemurs, porcupines, snakes of all sorts, mostly retics and boas. Or no, anacondas. He raises anacondas. Anacondas aren't as big as you think. We are all spoiled because of the movies. They're big. I mean, don't let me poop down a 20 or 30 foot snake. But
bigger in real life or in the wild.
yeah, they're giant. They're just not the size of, you know, they're not 3 foot wide and 60 foot long like the movie Encounter with John Boyd.
Shadow
But
is
they were
caught
big.
up to the back of the pack.
Nice. They're big. They're big for a snake, but they still fit in a regular, you know, like 6 foot by 4 foot container. Where does he raise all these? Out in the, behind his house, down the road. Oh,
That's scary.
It was about an hour away. He's like, you know, well, I can't tell you any of that. I can't tell you that.
If you
There's
make
a
him
lot I
mad, he
can't
can
tell
bring his
you.
pet
Right.
and like really ruin your day. Oh crap.
Watch out, Cosmic's playing hooky with the road.
I only slowed down to 45. It's okay. I'm still good. I'm still good.
I'm unlocking the road.
Well, see, are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad?
Because I overtook you.
Dude, I'm not even trying.
Not even trying.
Yeah.
You probably should be overtaking, Farm Boy. You need to come back one.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, there's a lot that I can't talk about, but let's just say that not all animals are as secure in somebody's backyard.
I hit a
as you
barricade
would
on
hope
the
they would
turn.
be.
Hey, Cam.
So,
Yes.
let's just say I had to fix myself.
Pilot
all
car's
the,
calling it now.
20%
Farm Boy must slow
damage.
down to 35 miles an hour.
Farm Boy, you're gonna have to slow down, buddy. Quit pushing him. You need 2 cars, Farm Boy. You know the deal. Like, that ain't new news. A truck and a half to 2 trucks is your limit.
He has been on literally like 5 feet from my bumper 8 or 9 times now.
Come on,
Go
Farm
straight
Boy.
on.
We're trying not to get people banned. You know the deal.
Farm Boy's
That's
like,
awkward,
Build to
son.
be in the
Where's
lead
she?
It's
again,
not
aren't they?
that. It's not that important, Farm Boy. I'm not fixing to kick you out of the club or something.
I know.
You just got to maintain that safety bubble, especially since you know those pilot cars are prone to falling over and exploding.
Come on, Farm Boy, get back up here.
No, it's full sin. I know what you can do. You like Minnesota.
Yeah.
I haven't hit you one yet.
I know
Once
RC's
yet.
been too far up front. RC, you're gonna have to go ahead and slow down a little bit. I didn't say a lot. I said a little bit. Oh my God!
I'm doing a break. He done a brake check. He in left lane. Get over.
He's in the left lane, you goomba! Oh my Lord! Farm Boy's screaming, left lane! He's in the left lane. Everyone's wrecking.
Back at the pack is at
Jeez,
106,
Louise.
requesting full send.
Attention, full send has been requested and approved. Farm Boy's like, everyone get in the left lane and a dog pile behind him.
Hey, Camp.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm good. Trying to figure out what this weird and swirly business we got coming up here is. This is gonna be a make or break, Farm Boy.
The exit.
Turn them off to have a night.
I keep getting right up against the race miles, but not quite touching it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is not an at-speed exit, guys.
I was so
Go through the
confused.
whole field.
Hey, who took the shortcut?
Took a shortcut.
Keep
I don't know why I
right,
didn't follow you.
and then
I don't know why
take
nobody
right.
else followed me either.
I wasn't thinking.
Well,
I
I
was
really
laughing.
I just saw you swerve off. I was like,
No,
Where
I
you-
was,
Said we were gonna seriously drive serious. You said this time.
I drove seriously right off the edge of the road.
Yeah, he was all serious about that one.
Yeah,
you
I'll
said
see.
we weren't going to defend.
Listen, I'm trying to win without cheating, all right? And that's
That
the best
was
I can do. Not
Yeah, that
shortcut
cheater.
is open to
Cheater.
everybody.
Road. That's cheating.
Y'all are just mad because
Cheating.
y'all didn't think of it.
Cheetah.
I'm pulling in for fuel camp.
Roger that, buddy. Why did I slow down so much?
Karma.
Pay your dues.
Pay your dues. Minnesota said cheater. Psh. Hey, you don't get to talk smack. You ain't here.
Minnesota, you're right. He is a cheetah.
Clear
Listen.
Cat Gaming.
You're just mad because you didn't think of it.
It can't be noticed Minnesota's not here. And
You
don't
realize
have
the
any
risk?
crash
Y'all all
scenarios.
say a cheater, but if I rolled off the top of that road and hit a wall, y'all all be like, look at that stupid guy, he wrecked. Ah! No one, not a single person would be like, cheater. No, y'all all been kickling and joking and having fun at my expense. So I don't want to hear it.
We're ruthless people.
Hey, ain't that how you make great content?
That's what. Oh shit.
Put a fine, bro.
Yes, he's right.
What is going on? Go!
And then turn right.
I can take over now.
That's considered a crash.
It is a crash, and I can't
Turn
go.
right.
No. Oh.
Karma.
No!
It don't take much to scare Farm Boy out of the way, though. I already know my truck's faster, so I ain't worried about it.
That doesn't sound good. Oh.
What is this weirdness here, Farm Boy?
Oh,
What was that?
Jesus.
Are we going the wrong way, or is that? I think we're going the wrong way.
Yeah, you're going the wrong way. You gotta turn around.
All right, just cross the road. Everybody's going the wrong way. That's the wrong way, you nerds! There's oncoming traffic. Oncoming traffic. Stop taking the wrong way. 100% legit.
Keep right.
Cheater. Most really don't tip over. They
and then
don't.
turn
They
right.
do when you're in the race trucks. Safe travels, old son.
We'll go ahead and say I wrecked.
And make sure everybody, if you're in the
Hell of
wrong
a
coming
pile up
lane, get
here.
in the right lane
Yeah,
now.
nice drug
Turn
dealer.
right.
I did not realize we were so far away from the drop-off point. Did everybody clear the left lane?
Yeah, we're out.
Oh, good. Boats
gotta
are
work.
really hard to tip over. Unless you're in one of the super high-powered trucks in convoy mode, those are, in that point, when you're doing 120 and turn left, it does fall over. It gets tired with the quickness. And I clicked rollover on accident, and I meant to hit crash.
Keep left.
I'm gonna hit
Safe
the crash.
travels.
Please remember
And
that I
then
don't have a
turn
rollover.
left.
That was an accident.
Finally got it out.
Turn left.
What happened, buddy?
I was stuck nose down in the ditch, wiggling my butt to get it out.
You realize you just missed the exit, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what to do. I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Good turn.
Only thing I can do is belly flop over the middle, maybe.
Shot.
Wait, is that a repair station right there next to you?
To me?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Oh. What's the viewpoint?
So much construction.
Had 2 wrecks.
Just to let you guys know,
Damn.
behind me, just people knocking on my
Oh, by the way, there's a front gate at the entrance, so don't come flying in.
I don't know how I'm gonna get over. Apparently, this is the longest concrete divider in the world. This road is 97% concrete divider.
What?
I can't get over. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be driving on this road forever.
Where if this works? No, it doesn't. Now I'm sad.
I'm looking
Can
for
you
a cross.
F7?
Watch out, guys.
Can't.
No,
Open.
I'm gonna. I have to drive all the way to Corpus Christi official. Take the exit, come underneath, and then come back up, I think. No,
Exit
doesn't look like
right.
there's an on-ramp there.
But F7 ain't gonna shove you back or anything?
No, it's gonna take me. F7's gonna take me to the garage up ahead of me here.
Sorry, Amanda,
straight
keep
on.
dying.
Because you nosedived that ditch. That was
Keep
as
right.
legit as it gets, buddy.
And then keep
That's
right.
why you don't cheat. See that? You
Yeah,
guys
that
all
one-
wrecked.
Yeah, that's
Why?
why we don't cheat.
Why?
It's all right. There's a
slash
whole chunk of road here I need. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. This is camp after hours,
Get ready
everybody.
to
Oh,
turn
enter.
right.
Why?
As we hear your wheel go nuts.
Listen, I'm drifting. All right, and you gotta yeet yeet. You know what I mean?
Turn right, and then turn left.
Oh, that cards guy, that wasn't that person's in your chat.
Oh, I gotcha.
I just realized who it was.
Great save.
Turn left.
I'm coming back, boys. I'm on the return trip.
Get ready to turn left.
Shit. If you can read it.
Turn left.
This is a long
Yeah,
way to
until I
take to
can get,
unlock a road.
until I can get over there at the moment.
Watch, and this is the direction the trip's gonna take us. The next load. Come on
It's
now.
all over now.
We are taking the next load, right?
Yeah.
Cables. Okay. Once you get hooked to it, let me know, because I'm gonna have to copy off of you again. I'm not gonna bother doing the whole load thing again. I'll
There's
just
the
copy
camp.
off of you when you get it.
Nice way to smack your trailer there, boy.
Don't judge me, monkey. All right. Well, is this the last load?
Yes, sir.
What do we got here?
Cables.
Cables.
And I do believe we are heading the way you just came from, Pam.
Of course we are. Oh, and this is gonna be a tippy mother too.
Not necessarily. Take a look, because you can actually get the construction trailer.
Yeah, be
Low
tipsy.
boy.
What's just the construction trailer?
Low boys.
Oh.
Or not.
Oh yeah.
I do myself.
Why is that?
I didn't take the low boy.
Oh boy, triple. No, I'm joking.
What's that, buddy?
I said, ooh, oh boy, triple. I'm joking.
Low boy, triple. I did want to do one of those like Dog Soldier does, where he pulls like the 4 or 5 box trailers all at once.
Remember that guy that joined us from Australia?
Yeah.
We had lethal, and the guy had like some weird amount of trailers, but they didn't weigh anything.
Yeah, but they didn't weigh nothing. You know about the guy that had all kinds of trailers strapped together, right?
Yeah. Like, and he actually turned in where we were without hitting lethal.
Cards, you're more than welcome to grab the load that I'm holding here and come on with us.
Yeah, that's the guy that's in your chat.
Roger that. How do I grab? So hit tab, so that way you can see the load list there, the people in the list. Right click. Yeah. So right click, so you get your little mouse cursor thing. Right. Go to my name in that list over there. Right click it, and click copy current job. And when you do that, you'll get a load to pick up, flashing the arrow over there to our right. All that makes sense. Remember, you can hop in the Discord. Am I on with it? Love to have you.
I'm making all these loads
Yep,
for no reason.
you got it there. Yep. Just drive over there and hook up to it. What's that import?
So I'm making all these loads for no reason.
Yep.
Are you making a one by one import, not using Truckee?
No, I'm using Truckee.
Oh, then we have a code that you just need to put the one code in import. That's the whole point of Truckee.
Well, I haven't been around that much.
It does it all for you. You use the import, you use the load code in the trucking chat that you see, but don't do one load at a time. There's one code at the top, right?
It gives you them all.
That gives all. And when you turn them in, you just grab the next one. You don't have to do anything. That's why it's superior to the dispatcher. But the dispatcher's great for a quick fix.
Or just suck it off somebody else if you can't.
Yep.
Figure out the Truckee thing.
Remember that. So I haven't been around for a while, so I'm used to doing it this way.
You can always pull it off the dispatcher, aka me.
Let's go, Brandon. Love it.
I had a Let's Go Brandon on Forza, dude. I got banned. I got suspended because they told me to remove it.
Hippies.
I didn't make it. It made it into the game so everybody could pick it. Everybody picked it, and they said if you don't remove it, we'll remove it.
It was
So they removed it.
Liberal hippie Democrat.
I got
asshole.
suspended for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You got to keep your feels out of politics, you know.
Well,
people can't.
Well, like you know how like you
Sharpie.
can create,
Thank you,
you
Miss
can
Paula,
create
appreciate it.
skins, and it somehow was in the game, so everybody could pick it. So if it's
Join
in the
the
game,
Discord.
how would you get in trouble for it?
I gotcha. Chisel Duck, make sure you accept the rules. There's a like try to type something, it'll take you to a page. Click that, and then go to the roles room and take trucking and possibly the tent for chat, so you can see the rest of the chat rooms. That's why you can't see anything. I see on there, Chisel Duck. A fun name.
I'll lock to a double nickel once we roll out.
We got a Chisel Duck. We got a Fire Duck. Come on down to the chat room, brother.
Wild truck a duck.
Oh, I can't get Subway. It's too late. Mother.
Meep. Shut your mouth. We are going the way I just went. Duck.
That's it. Anger words. Ah.
Anger words.
I'm sure that first word was truck, right?
Yeah. Perfect, Duck.
Yeah,
How you doing,
yeah.
brother? Chisel
Sure,
Duck.
we'll go with that.
Welcome to the stream, brother. How are you?
Doing good.
Awesome. An adult.
Any
Yay.
suggestions for food camp?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Subway
I
sandwich.
meant for ordering out. I want Subway, but I can't
live
get
like-
Subway.
I live 45 minutes from any good restaurant like Saltgrass, and I live 20 minutes from the closest McDonald's. So I don't order out anywhere. I send my wife to get pizza.
McDonald's.
You know, In and Out is
Taco
actually
Bell?
going
No,
to
McDonald's is
Always Taco
garbage food.
I like Taco Bell.
Wendy's.
You ever have In and Out?
Wingstop.
Wingstop is good. I had Domino's for lunch today.
Bucky's.
Bucky's is alright. Alright, is everyone hooked up and ready to rock into a roll? If so, let us rip the forward
Rockin'
motion.
double nickel.
Chicken.
Come on
Go ahead
up.
and order a pizza before we all roll out.
Come on.
Little too late for that, Doc.
Yeah.
Playing a lot of this game since I'm about to go to school, get my CDL. Very cool, buddy. Just don't drive with us and expect that to make sense.
Go get some ice cream.
Everybody bypass me. I gotta back out. My 2-year-old's upset. I gotta take care of him.
This is collision zone important. That's definitely a pole.
Should hit it again and see if it is.
I said you drive. Can't figure out Discord. I'll get in between the next load. No problem, buddy.
This is the last load.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't need Discord. He was with us. Just take our load.
Yeah, the
He's got
Discord
it, yeah.
just is convenience card. You're more than welcome. Come on.
There isn't another load anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is the last.
Order a pizza while driving.
Do it. You won't.
Let's see here. So
Navy didn't pull through because the Navy is dumb, so now I have to figure out a new career path. Yep. I always thought about serving, but thankfully I was a giant fat guy and never had to actually give it any serious thought. But I spent my entire life supporting military. Well, you got kicked from the Navy? That sucks. Nah, it's probably a medical issue or something along those lines. I know a buddy who wasn't able to join the Marines because he got staph and it like did something to his heart. But it was like 2 or 3 months before he was supposed to go to basic. Roman says I'm back, honey. Homie, I inputted Wizard for my controller to see how bad I misshifted. I almost joined the army as a drone operator. Very cool.
Get ready to turn right.
Warm-up pizza? Interesting.
Warm-up pizza?
Turn
Shawarma
right,
pizza.
and then keep left.
Never had
Hey, we got
Yes?
We gotta stop.
Yeah. Just hold the right lane.
Full stop behind camp. That's import Doctor Who Pro Hunt cards.
Keep left.
Well, not Pro Hunt cards.
We need to stop up front.
No, we should catch up with y'all sticking on 55.
Exit left.
I want to join the Navy or whatever to be a pilot, but I guess I got glasses, so I know laser eye stuff is able to fix that. But it won't let you drive with contacts? Fly with contacts?
I don't think you can.
Keep
When eye
left.
surgery do it?
That's
And
what
my
he said.
engine stalled for no reason.
Launch fun-shaped toys, you know I would never harm a fly. We have an entire drone department at the refinery. We got a Boston's robotic, one of those yellow walking dogs that you've seen on like the internet and TV. Exxon has one of those that walks around the units, 3D mapping the facility. It's very cool.
Boston
But it's
Dynamics.
have to have 20/20 eyesight. Watch out, there's a non-guy on the side here. Safe travel, sir.
One in
Somebody else.
right
stopped
lane
in the
too, one of
right
ours.
shoulder. Farm boy.
What you doing there, Farron boy?
Crimson took me out.
Were you trying to get too far ahead?
No, I looked 1 minute and I wasn't paying attention and he popped out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Crimson lagged bad.
Likely story.
No, we came to that full stop and somehow RC got in front of him.
I don't think you can wear contacts. I mean, I was told you can't be a combat pilot with blue eyes. I worked with a lot of pilots that wear glasses, and if you're in aviation, you're at the top of the list to get free LASIK eye surgery. Very cool.
Yeah, but laser doesn't fix it.
You know what you're money.
I have terrible
while
eyesight.
watching him.
Like
He give you another
awful,
shot.
atrocious. Like I can't see the details of my hand much further than a foot or so. Like I can't drive without contacts. Like I can't see shapes. I can see colors, but like if you're standing within 4 or 5 feet of me, like I can see your face. Like I can see the darkness of your face and all change like directions, but I can't tell if you're smiling, frowning,
When I was a
giving me
kid,
the
I-
bird. It's just like blobs. Like I have awful eyesight.
When I was a kid, I actually had real surgery on my eyes. Where they cut the muscle in my eye.
Nice. No, they didn't realize how bad I was. What's funny though is I'm an inspector for a refinery. So what the heck is going on here, Nate?
I came up on him too quick. I didn't realize we were up at the front already.
Oh. Okay, yep, so am I. It was fun tonight.
and I slowed down so I
Run
didn't
due to
hit
the
Nate.
kiddo not feeling good and wanting daddy. Y'all have fun. Can we do it again? Roger that, Cosmic. I didn't even hear Cosmic say goodbye.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He had to go and take care of that too.
There went Doctor Who.
Bye, Doctor Who.
Oh, well, I'm over at guardrail moment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna work well, though.
Is that a rollover or is that just
No,
your
he's
incapacity?
upright.
It was a crash.
I can't count crashes. I only count
Doctor
their
Who,
rolls.
Doctor Who's not even crashed. He's just on the wrong side of the guardrail.
That'll do it. Can you check your autosaves, Dr. Who, to see if there's one within the last couple of minutes?
Always quick save all the time.
Oh yeah, that's true. That does help. Wally Olio! Wally Olio! Thank you for the rate of 5. Welcome.
Yeah, there's no quick saves.
What about
Thank you for
autosaves?
the raid, sir. Welcome.
Or auto
Is it
save, sorry.
aviation like combat? I think it's flying. Wally raid.
Check your show autosave. Box
Combo
doc.
hugs.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I appreciate the
Give me a
alert.
shout out for Wally. I greatly appreciate it.
Just set a button for
Thank
quick
you for the
save.
follow as well,
Yeah,
sir.
that's right.
Would you like to go do karate in the garage?
Good old fellow streamer.
Steak Supreme Pizza.
One of my.
Taco Pizza.
No,
Hey, hey!
at the moment, my
I
only
don't hear about your
moderator.
pizza. I'm driving here.
Taco Pizza. Taco Pizza.
Why would you just get tacos?
I'd take the steak pizza.
Nowhere else is open at
The steak
11
pizza
o'clock at
sounds
night.
better.
Taco Bell's open. So is Jack in the Box.
Bacon,
McDonald's
peppers,
open.
McDonald's is
Bell,
open.
McDonald's,
Wendy's.
Denny's.
I want to be the edge of my policy. Do we have any moderators
There's
that
only
can shout
2
out Wally?
Wendy's in my entire city.
Maybe I'll be AFK.
Burger
At
King.
DoorDash?
These nerds.
I have DoorDash.
Are you in Cosmics?
Oh,
Or
hey,
Camp
75
at
up
the
front.
moment?
We got a line of traffic built up behind us.
He needs a
Careful.
shout out for Wally, I think it is. Or Wheelie.
We'll give you a shout out eventually, Wally. I'm not a
Wally,
moderator
yeah.
that's not trucking can handle it. Safe
Eric.
travels, little son. Travels, little son.
Camp needs a shout out for Wally in his stream. Oh, you're not a moderator? Oh, damn. Thought you were.
Thank you for
My
the
bad,
shout out.
Sorry.
If y'all haven't, make sure you give that man a flick of the old heart up at the top there. I'm sure you'd appreciate it. We'll give him a check out next time we have the opportunity. What were you playing this evening, buddy? Anything good? Trucking, farming, flying, shooting, racing? Multiple versions of these things?
For things that you cannot speak about.
Glorious Coca. I've never seen this in real lifetime. What? I've never seen this. Is this in real time? Drunken Swarce's mining game? Deep Rock? Oh, yes. Drunken Dwarven mining game.
Galactica.
Dwarven. Dude, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I played Deep Rock. This is a year
Deep
and
Rock
a
was
half
alright.
or 2.
And then turn right.
I played it enough to learn to run from everything, because I was not prepared
Turn
for
right.
anything at all. Yeah. I got what you were trying to say, Wally.
Keep left.
What kind of wheel is this? This is a T248X, dude. Xbox edition. Yep. And then when I play flight sims, I have a pair of T16000Ms, which is this thing here. I don't know if y'all can see that at all. You see it if I raise it up in front of my face. Ah! That's what covers my flight sim stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of the community night games that we play, which we're going to start doing Monday. Man, we play Star Citizen with the dual joysticks. I set them up when you saw the wheel right here. We do lots of logging. I changed my
Turn right.
camera angle so you can see the other hand here. Nice.
Is that you, Nate?
I'm not much of a driver,
kind of lags like.
as you can tell here. I get easily distracted as a content creator, and I just kind of let the bumpers, just like the guardrails.
boy! Oh.
Wow. That was amazing.
55 Crimson.
Full stop, full stop.
35 Crimson.
Shadow!
Wow.
What are you blaming Shadow for? Shadow made it through there perfectly.
You
Farm boy.
killed me. I'm on my side right now.
That's what I
because of
like
the
to hear.
last Spike.
35, boys. 35.
35 it is, sir.
How can you blame me? And I was far enough ahead of you.
No. You
Oh,
ran
boy,
me
you're in the
over.
wrong turning lane.
You wasn't. No, I was not.
Yes, you were in the left and you went to the right.
Can you save yourself, or are you blocking, Farm Boy? If you can't save yourself, F7, or see what your closest quick save is.
I'm in the grass.
Oh. It is. All these people that you hear and see in front of us are people.
Keep left.
Sorry about that, Chrome.
It's alright.
Hey, you're coming through there at speed. You're the right way.
That's why there's no traffic, because in Truckers MP, you can have as many people trucking with you as you want, hundreds and hundreds, which we had like 14 or 15 with us, but there's no traffic. whenever you see people trucking with traffic, they're playing in convoy mode or single player, but you can only have 8 people. So because we have more than 8, we end up having to play with no traffic.
And for convoy mode, you can turn traffic off.
It's true. But why wouldn't you?
I'm sorry for anybody. I'm sorry for whoever else was in that wreck. I did not mean to. That was all Shadow's fault.
Why you keep blaming me for something that you did?
What about my ears when you screamed?
Yeah, no joke. I thought you were having a... yeah.
He shot straight up in the air. It was amazing.
Oh, I wish I
Then he
could have
hit
been
nose
there.
down. It was a great round.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you, bud.
When you play Star Citizen, what do you set your rudders to?
My rudders.
Or your
I
pedals,
have
sorry.
rudders. So my left stick strafes. I strafe forward, left, and right, and then up and down with my left stick, and my right stick is my pitch. So it does my roll, pitch, and twist on the axis. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
What mile marker are you at?
I'd love to see how flight sims work.
I'm thinking
We
looking
are
at
at
flight-
214.
190 up in the front.
Sorry, your mic's doing that thing, Doctor Who, so I'm having to pay real close attention because it comes out really, really fast.
It's like got low bit rate or something.
No worries. But I'm
hell.
thinking about getting
Guys,
flight controls
you
with
might wanna
only
slow down
one stick with
approaching.
throttle and then pedals.
So a lot of people have a throttle stick and pedals, right? And the pedals handles your the back wing, right? The left and right business. If I'm not mistaken, because your flaps are on your stick, throttle's obviously throttle, and I'm pretty sure the rudders control your rudder, which is the back bit that makes you swing left and right like this. How far away are you, farm boy?
265.
Okay, we're at 200-ish. Why does that voice
he's
sound like a
about 80
robot?
miles behind me.
Text-to-speech. It's a bitrate issue for Doctor Who. Do you have a bad connection, Doctor Who?
I shouldn't.
Like, do you know that you have, 20, 30, 100 down or something? Or
No idea.
Or do you have, like, 6? Are you on a DSL line?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Your internet speed.
My internet's just.
I don't know. I'll have to mess with it sometime. There's that audio quality issue for yours that like compresses it and then it comes out really, really fast, like you're talking like this.
How strange.
Yeah. It's what it sounds like. It's like it's getting delayed and then coming out like squished.
Oh, I got you.
You on a wired headset?
No, wireless.
I like it. We got our flashers on. Slow rolling for Farm Boy. Where you at, Farm Boy? I got my cruise control set at 35 miles an hour. It's disturbing.
230.
Apparently not cruise control. It's
He's
jailbreak.
got 70 miles to go still. Jeez.
Oh, there's 35.
What mile marker y'all at?
I'm at
160.
Yes. 166 or something. I can't wait
Back,
to
back of the pack is 188. 184, sorry.
Are we there yet?
It's me, you're not at the back.
At least we got our flashers on, so it looks like we're going slow on purpose. Has everyone got their beacons and their flashers on? There we go. Now I can see some beacons and flashers going on back there. Flash them if you got them, boys.
Oh my lord, I'm slowly hitting 100.
This is the most exciting we've had in quite some time.
Agreed.
Yeah, Texas
Well, I
makes
mean, Farm Boy did get taken out twice.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to get the windy roads in Texas.
It is. All right, Farm Boy, where's your distance now?
197, 196.
I'm at 170 in the middle. So you're 30. You're sketch. Oh, you're coming in with the quickness. All right,
Oh,
go
yeah.
55 up front.
10 4.
14.
Behind Farmboy.
Swerving a bit there. That happens to the best of us.
You guys at camp?
158, doing 65-ish.
Attention, full send's been requested and approved.
Not there yet.
The laugh with the wheeze was just.
No, I'm just agitating.
Farm boy's like right there. I can see him popping up on my.
That's what I was waiting for him to get a little closer, and I was gonna say full send. And so he fell right into it. I ain't there yet.
Oh, he's coming in hot though.
Yeah. When he gets close, let us know, and we'll full send.
All right, you hear him scream when I pull in front of him. Just wait.
Yeah. Make sure you block him off.
So what speed to lock into?
You're supposed to be doing 65 up front. Crimson doesn't count for the race miles because he's not pulling a trailer. So don't worry, farm boy. I'm sure RC will be happy to take you out. You know, I like that they made the lights more realistic for how much they show, but I want a spotlight or something.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Turn it up!
Farm boy's gonna blow right by the.
Our pilot car missed his exit. What a pleb.
Exit right. Turn right.
I'll meet you there, don't worry.
Farm boy ain't gonna make it.
Are you there yet, farm boy?
Oh yeah, he's here.
All right.
Attention, full send has been requested and approved.
Alright, y'all fell for
An
it.
import? What are you doing so far in the back, import?
He was part of that wreck
Farm
fest.
boy. I got taken out.
Oh, come on, farm boy.
I didn't.
Make sure y'all are in y'all's lanes. There is oncoming. He's a little ways away from me and RC up at the front. But make sure if you're not in your lane, go ahead and tidy up.
I'm out of fuel. Oh no!
What?
Out of fuel?
I ran out of fuel right through the turn.
And do you use Truckee? If you do, then you just resave, and there's fuel behind you. Anyway, I'll say again, there's now a car fixing past me and RC. Make sure you're in your lanes, tidy up. Safe travels, little son.
And I missed the turn.
Oh, Shadow,
Safe
you're
travel.
lagging, bud.
Stay safe out there. Much love.
Come on, hurry up, ass.
Watch out, farm boy. Shadow's lagging.
That lag too.
Happy trucking.
That's why I was riding on his shoulder. He was dancing in front of me.
Yeah, make sure y'all are tidying up. That guy's coming up on y'all.
It's all good. It's process. I'm not sure who's behind farm boys.
This song is perfect all over the road.
Ooh, almost $1,000 just dumped in my tank.
Is it a $5 a liter? $5 a gallon? Whatever.
Me and RC are like right here.
Go straight on.
I'm looking at the distance for RC. He's at 68.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.4, 0.3, 0.5, 0.6. What was that, Doctor Who? That was real compressed.
He's not even on the list anymore.
I'm not even on the. They're gonna be stuck behind this random for a bit.
Who's the random? If it's card, it's not a random. It's from low.
No, it's Ivan or for LJ.
Ivan. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with an Ivan. Is that? Did you hit a city limit, RC?
Yep.
Well. I have ruined every sharp turn shift for some reason.
Keep left
Bye, RC.
and then turn left.
I missed my shift twice.
On my side.
Yes. That's what I'd like to hear.
Turn left.
Oh, there's a
Watch
guy there.
out, farm boy. There's a wreck in this corner.
Oh, I was just checking you out.
And that cost me not only the race for RC, but
Again,
lit
farm
Chrome
boy.
cars in
There's a
front of me.
wreck in this corner.
What happened?
Oh, farm boy just wrecked me.
Oh, come on,
Look,
farm boy. Watch what you're doing.
I told him that there was a wreck in the corner. He just drove right into me.
No, I did not. I rolled over into you.
Okay,
Oh.
so he rolled over.
You rolled over, farm boy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you maybe.
You know the rules.
Yeah, I rolled over. And,
You already got whoever it was, neighbors.
And farm boy, you
Yeah.
can't blame me this time.
I didn't roll over. I was going around the corner clean.
There's Crimson. Holy
Yeah.
moly, Crimson. Did you know that was on purpose or what?
Your guys' route was a little different from mine. Remember, I didn't have the load.
Oh. Go ahead and take out RC. Pull out in front of him.
He mispronounced that. Take out can.
As RC just puts me right into the damn wall.
Right. And then exit
don't worry,
right.
that's
I'm
always.
dying. I'm alive, Crow.
Oh god.
Save it, Crow.
Oh, I got it.
Exit right.
I like that. I'm
Just
dying.
managed to pass him. Amazing.
How's how you doing?
Keep right. And then
That
turn
seems
right.
bad. Meh. See,
Turn
Chrome's sitting
right.
here waiting. I'm going to sneak around him and take the second place win from him.
Keep left.
I ran
You're
out
a
of
little
fuel and I'm
surprised I
3
showed
feet
up
away from the
before
pump
you
and I
guys
can't
did.
hit it.
I was surprised to see you there. Sure
Turn
was.
left.
I tune in to you guys going off the rails, Toth. That's just facts of life, buddy. Corn, how you doing, brother? You're wonderful and amazing, sir. Let's see how this is. Oh, there was a gate here. Watch out for the gate, Shadow. I'm gonna get you. Ah!
I didn't tip taking a corner.
Finally, we are here.
You should have seen it in color. Yeah, I gotta get some new contacts, man. These things are struggling to see out the whole. Shadow, are you staying on or are you getting off?
Oh, I'm staying on. I'm gonna run some loads of my own.
All right. Well, I'm sure. Is everyone getting off, or so? That's my last load. We're gonna raid over here to Shadow. If anybody else that's trucking with us wants to stay trucking, you can.
How you
I'm
doing
sure
there,
he
Mr.
would.
Scamp?
Pretty sure he would appreciate it. There's Atlanta Husky.
Ooh, let's go shorter.
Hey,
Let's go
buddy.
336. Because, yeah,
Boop.
all the others are a little too long. Let's see what kind of trailers
All right,
we
let me
can
cuff
get.
this button over here so I can get back over here and say hello to Atlanta. Atlanta Husky, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, we'll stick with the black one trailer. 'Cause I'll back
Look
it
at
in.
you and your cute little trailer and your gold TMP badge. Anyway,
All
I don't
right.
know. Shadow's going to be running some more loads. If anybody wants to continue trucking with him, I'm sure he'd appreciate y'all hanging out. Otherwise, I appreciate each and everyone that's been here hanging out this evening. I hope you enjoyed the content. Shout out to everybody that followed, hit the sub button. We really appreciate it. Shout out to the Full Send company that hang out this evening. Shout out to Atlanta Husky Chisel that hopped in for a bit. Chrome, Doctor Who, Farm Boy, Fire Dragon, Frohawk, Import Nate, RC, Shadow Killer, Crazy Cat.
Yeah.
Who else? I know I missed somebody.
Cosmic.
Feels like that was it. Nah, Crazy Cat. Or Cosmic Cat and Crazy. Don't yell at me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. For those of you that are tier 1 subs, please spam the camp raid sign when you get over there. I know he would appreciate it. And we will see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. for some farming sim. I think our darn roller coaster will be ready. So I appreciate you all. Again, spam the camp raid sign if you would. And we'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Bye!
Oh, there's a dude right where I need to pull into.
And I appreciate that raid camp with 52. Yes. Farm Boy, appreciate that follow. Welcome.
Oh, I screwed it up already. How could I do
What
this?
about my bot?
That was definitely entertaining, Cam.
Yeah, fun.
Hang on, I'll fix that. Forget my
Moderator,
bot.
deleted moderator.
Ignore my bot.
Repeating gets the timeout.
Hang on.
Your
Cosmic's
bot
fixing
is
it for
killing
me.
us, Shadow.
Damn it. Hang on. Give me a minute. Everybody appreciate the follows.
I was like, spam it. Bot.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta go in and fix that. Freaking bot.
But yeah, on that last run, my route had me taking the 10.
Appreciate the follow,
Oh, gotcha.
follow.
I'm being timed out, and I've been timed out for 5 minutes. Stop spamming.
Hang on.
I could probably go in and fix
Hang on.
I had it open.
I'm working on it right now. Hang on.
Your
Hang on.
stupid bot is
Yeah.
slapping the hand.
Commands.
It
Comment.
was a troll when it sees one.
Baby shark doo 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 doo.
No.
Oh, that drives him absolutely nuts. Keep doing it.
Spam
Okay,
protection.
good.
Okay.
Baby shark. Baby
disable.
shark doo doo doo
Disable.
doo doo.
I'm just disabling them all at the moment. Alright, all disabled at the moment. All should be good. All should be good.
Turn them all off.
They're all off.
You gotta untie me out.
Oh, snap. Okay, hang on. Camp was. It
I
shows
just
that
like
he's
hearing
timed
myself
out.
talk in your stream. I got 3 minutes 59 seconds.
How do I fix that? Hang on. Working on that.
This is not good.
Timers. You got it?
Let me see
Alright,
if I can go in there.
perfect.
and fix
Thank
that
you.
for
You got
Cammy.
Randy to follow?
Alright, cards. Everybody who's dropped the follow who was.
Stop
I was trying to
spamming
fix the
words,
timer for the spam protection. So you can go ahead and spam the sign now. The camp raid sign. And everyone who dropped the follows, I appreciate the follows.
Cards.
And now.
Cards, your chiseled deck, right, buddy?
Oh, why did that
Chiseled
come up?
duck?
Wrong button.
What did you just
God
say?
Dang it.
Chiseled duck.
Hang on. Now I gotta reshrink that. Hang on. Reshrink that.
Freedom.
Yeah, my bot was just.
Oh,
yeah.
Haggis is still timed out. If you can
Oh,
untime out Haggis
untime.
over.
I got.
And
Haggis.
chisel or
And-
cards, you need to make sure
think that
your
was it at the moment.
audio output matches your headphones by hitting the cog in the bottom of Discord. And then go to voice and video, and then output device needs to be.
Anyone else who's timed out that we should remove now that I got my bot fixed? Freaking bot issues.
Hey, Shadow, you might have to deal with my permissions again.
This would be in my stream.
did y'all catch,
I don't know if you
Haggis?
have Haggis. Yeah, we got Haggis.
Yep, he's good.
All right, now we got it. Now everybody can do that.
I think I got
Oh,
it
my
this time.
freaking bot.
Hey, I hear you again.
Hey.
All right.
It's been a
Yeah,
minute
my
since I
boss
used
is
Discord.
a
I'm here to
little
contact
testy
you about your
tonight.
car's
Yes.
extended warranty.
Right.
What's your car's extended warranty?
You seem to be touching my bumper, sir.
Well, make sure you communicate. If there's people trucking with you, make sure you communicate where you're going or have them share your loads and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
All right,
moved out the
Shadow,
right moment.
I'm gonna let you handle you. I'm gonna bounce out so I don't step on your toes. I had a ton of fun trucking this evening, though. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Definitely camp, as always.
Bye.
All right, who's sticking around with me?
Alright, I'm out, y'all. See ya.
Who else is sticking around before I take off?
How do I copy job again?
So the tab button.
Not very bright.
And then the right mouse button, and then go to my name, do the right mouse button again, and then say
I'm gonna
copy.
go murder space Nazis. Oh.
I'm gonna go murder my wife's birthday cake.
I had some birthday cake today too.
It's a birthday tomorrow.
So did you hear me? It would be going to pull up the tab menu, right click on your mouse, bring up the cursor, and then right click on my name, and then click on
Copy current job.
Copy current job, and then generate. Yep.
Your job sharing privacy does not allow me to.
You gotta take it off friends only. Shadow.
Yep, un momento. Job sharing permissions. Public. Apply.
Awesome, got it.
Okay. Perfect. Forgot I had it set on that. Yes, no cop, no stop, full sending. Well, once we're within 100, a little over 100 miles. Because we got 347 to go. I'm actually, this run's going all the way to San Angelo. I'm going over 300. I was trying to do something a little smaller, but I'll take a 350-mile run versus a 600-mile run. Who else is joining me?
Well,
I'll
at
be
least
with you,
me.
Shadow.
Huh? Did you say you're sticking around, Dragon?
Yeah, you gotta fix my stream permissions with yours too.
Yeah, I'll work on that in a second. Now that he's not streaming,
I was just grabbing my Mac.
fix this. Audio visual. Voice activate. There we go. Now we're cooking.
Cooking on gasoline.
Alright. I got the cards with me.
'Tis me.
Alrighty, righty. Now we're just gonna be waiting on a fire dragon. It's a crimson. So we'll Y space enter while we wait on him. And then we'll hit the road. We're going to Laredo. We're going to Lone Star Forwarding. Okay. Interesting name for a location.
Never would have guessed anything in Texas would be called Lone Star.
Right? And then the word forwarding behind it. You know, go figure. The Lone Star, I could see that. I see, you know, Texas, come on. That'd be like Florida, something named Orange. Georgia, something named Peach. Yeah. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. Tri-drive star is not the move for
I'm not
this kind of
from
stuff.
Shadow.
How far are
I
you?
see you down there. He's down at the service south side of town.
Okay, cool. It won't take him long to get here.
I have the trucker's MP map pulled up on my second monitor.
Nice.
I just need a third monitor now, so I can put Discord on it.
A third monitor is always great sometimes.
Oh, we're going down there.
Yes.
I'm gonna end up pulling over, taking off my push to talk.
I already did that.
Yeah, mine's been off. That's why I was muted.
Yeah, I finally set mine back to the correct one, so it makes it easier.
See, with this headset, I can just move the microphone up and it mutes me instantly.
Yeah, see, I have a button for that.
Yeah, but it's really nice to just kind of and then pull it back down, and then you didn't hear what I said.
Right. That works. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
PS4 controller doesn't allow for more buttons
There
to
we
be hit.
go. That's why I like using the Xbox controllers.
Yeah, that's what I'm using
Especially
right
the
now.
Power A.
Yeah, but I have a PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox.
Well,
Yeah, but
still
you
works.
do have a PC, so.
Yeah, well, see, I still play my PlayStation. I just randomly hopped on ATS, threw on Twitch, and saw what stream was going.
Hey, there you go. It works. Best way to do it sometimes, right?
Yeah, the last stream that I attached to was, they weren't very
entertaining,
sophisticated as you guys. You guys just drive. They're very follow the road rules.
Oh God, no.
No. To hell with that. No cop, no stop.
Yeah, no cop, no stop. Full send. Hey, do you ask anybody within FS full send? I like driving explosive items at over 100 miles an hour. That's how I believe in transporting dynamite, gasoline, and nitroglycerin.
Don't forget about diesel.
Oh yeah, and diesel. Anything that's explosive,
and I know this is
I will do it over 100.
So... Oh, fuck city speed limits.
Ain't that just a bitch?
Oh God, I hate city speed.
Oh, with being Shadow Stream, we don't care.
Yeah, just don't do anything too harsh because it's a stream.
Right. Yeah, Twitch still has their limits, you know. Still gotta respect those.
RESPEKT.
I knew somebody would at some point.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait, boy. Is that the one? Is that your? Yeah.
I happen to love the Mac anthems.
Oh yeah.
You just like it because Farming Simulator.
No, I don't actually play that all that much.
And actually, that was the first truck I had too, for my non-mod.
My 389 does a lot better than this Western Star.
See, I've got Western Stars within my fleet in the game, but
they're not worth driving.
Yeah, I haven't put one for me to drive. Most of my drive ones are Kenworth nice. And
the 47 Mac. Is gorgeous, or the 57 rather.
I don't know which one this is. I bought it like 2 hours ago. And I put a 13 speed in it because that's what's comfortable with the controller. But if you put an 18, there's too many times you have to hit shift up.
See, I have mine set to automatic, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
Same way.
Because then I can focus on everything else.
Because I also like to use my turn signals on my bumpers.
Oh, my turn signals are on the D-pad.
Mine aren't.
What? You're giving me a weird stare. What?
My lights and my wipers are on my D-pad.
Wipers are hold down up.
Keep your thoughts in your head, okay?
Lights, I just leave them on because MP.
Well, yeah, truckers
don't actually have to have them on during the day. I did learn that one.
Yeah, they have times on their website somewhere, but it ain't worth trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's why I leave mine on a constant.
Yeah, ETS too is they have to be on 24/7.
Mhm.
All right, Crimson. All right, Dragon, you in the back of the crowd now? With me and him? With me and Cards? Yeah. All right.
Oh my God, that one sucks.
Let's get started. Well, yeah, we never said that horn was the greatest. Then again, that is something you can tweak in the game, so.
And I will let you guys know I'm a lot less powerful than you.
Well, we're gonna get 55 to roll together, and then of course we'll speed up unless you want to take the lead.
Looks like we're already all here.
Turn right.
Right,
I guess
turn
it's just
coming
us
up.
three.
Yep. Everybody else jump. That's alright. It'll still be a fun trucking experience.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I've only got
try
505 horsepower.
You've only got what?
505.
505. Okay, if we start getting too ahead of you, let me know. And
Will do.
we'll slow up.
That's okay. Your 505 will match my 605 with a 13 speed.
I think I'm running a 7.
Oh.
I'm running a 625 with a 13.
This truck used to have a 1066 in it.
Oh, you downgraded that
Go
one. That was
straight
when
on.
you downgraded, didn't you?
This is one of my downgrade trucks, yes. Where it just ripped the engine right out of it and I had to downgrade.
Yeah, the ones that I used for TMP were ones that I specifically made for TMP.
Yeah, this one wasn't made for TMP, but I figured I'll try something a little bit different.
I can't knock you on that.
You are lagging bad.
Yeah, I just
Go
lagged
straight on.
bad right there. Yeah, I realized that. That was a real bad lag on my end.
So we know who's at the back of the pack.
At the moment, yeah. It was enough of a glitch for him to come up from behind. Tell you that, but hey, that makes for.
I was right behind him. I just moved over a lane, quite literally.
Well, and right now we're in city speed too. We're
Yeah,
locked in at 50.
And you'll probably go around me here soon.
Oh yeah, once we got this dang city speed.
Keep right. And then
Yeah, this thing
right.
does not have the grunt it needs.
Wait, this is a
Exit
right-hander
right.
right here, which I'm gonna take at speed. Oh, but it gets interesting when we're on ETS because, you know, opposite side of the road, and I drive the opposite side of the truck. Oh my god. I am so sorry, Cards.
That's all good. I didn't hit you.
Shadow,
I hit
did you
somebody.
just lag again?
I swear I hit something. Yeah, I lagged.
Did it give you damage?
No.
Oh.
Surprisingly not.
No, I
was
missed it by a
expecting
hair.
it to. Oh, you missed by a hair?
Oh yeah.
That's why when you started lagging bad, I moved lanes.
I don't know why all of a sudden now it wants to lag. Really bad.
Have you been
like
streaming
that.
this whole time?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. That's why I think
I'm
this,
giving
I'll
it
probably just
literally all
run
it's got,
this
and I'm
load, and then I'll
struggling
probably
with
just
it.
tell the computer it's time to relax. I think my computer's telling me, hey, I think we've reached our limit for the moment. I think that's what that is.
It might be. You reminded me to take off my big mouse pad from my computer.
But yet my computer's nice and cool, so at least
mine
at least my cooling pad's doing its job.
Mine
I've
has a
had that problem
ginormous
before.
mouse pad over mine because my cats. I don't want cat hair getting inside of it.
Hey.
Yeah, I just took it off, so sorry, bud.
Yeah, that might.
Yeah, I usually don't play for
Yeah.
this long. If I do play for this long, it's usually Arma.
What is
How's the airtime coming out feel?
It's warm, but manageable.
Yeah, to be expected to be a little warm.
Hey, you know, Dell does a good warranty on these Alienwares.
Oh, yeah.
No, they don't. Oh my god, I feel bad for you.
It is what it is. $2,800 computer bought for $13. It's all right.
Hey, you got a good deal on that then.
Yeah, brand new.
Hey.
I bought this.
Oh,
thing
I got my
like
race
here,
already.
like,
What about you guys?
8 months, about 6 to 8 months ago, and I've already had to replace the graphics card.
Did you guys get your race?
Now,
Race?
Miles. Over 82.
Oh no.
Go straight on.
This thing struggles to hit 70.
I got my race coming down that turn.
Keep left.
Ooh, left turn
And
coming up.
then turn
Is that a
left.
90 left or is it a?
Yo, it's more
Yep.
than a 90.
Yep.
That's
Turn
about a
left.
Oh god.
My
I
bad.
almost hit the back of cards.
Yeah,
And cards almost hit the pole. Oh dang.
Try drive, dude. I can't turn.
Oh, I hit that
Yeah,
pole.
those triaxles cannot turn at all.
I hit the pole following cards.
That's why I went in the grass.
You were smart.
Get ready to
Shadow,
turn
are you
left.
trying to do a pole cat again?
It was trying, but at a slower pace.
Turn left.
Or are you going for pole dancing this time?
I think it was going for pole dancing because it was at a slower pace.
I mean, you know, at least it wasn't showing off for any of them lot lizards.
Yeah, you right. You right on that.
Cards, the ways we know to get around the filters on Twitch.
Yeah, I've never dealt with Twitch aside from joining these, but usually I'm muted, so I don't want to say anything too stupid.
As long as you're not overly insulting, they really don't care because we're 18
And
plus.
as long as you don't do certain things
Use
like
the magic words.
magic words
Yeah.
or any
Yeah.
The racist remarks,
Hey.
the sexist remarks, stuff like that. Yeah,
Chris-
that's a no-no.
for
The
some
language,
67.
on the other hand, like
Interesting.
swearing,
That's a name I
okay.
can easily remember. It's a part of it is mine.
We know camp likes to keep it somewhat family friendly, but
So how we doing?
Understandably, though.
yeah, he doesn't run an 18 plus stream. But, you know, we definitely respect him more than enough
Oh yeah, definitely.
to filter ourselves.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I would do that with any streamer who, you know.
Feeling the people around you is what's good.
Right. And it's
Yeah.
knowing the group you're around at the time and knowing how to change up what you need to, you know.
Yeah.
And Shadow, I will say it, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Well, I hit 80 and I haven't caught up to you.
He must be doing good if he, you know.
81. I mean, I did have that massive jump on you guys after that turn.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and that kind of helped you a bit.
I don't know,
But
you know,
yeah,
like, you guys aren't even close enough for me to tab to see how far you are.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
ahead
not
of me
on
still,
that.
so I'm behind you.
do you want me to slow down a little bit?
No,
Oh, there we go. You just popped on cards.
nope, because I can catch up. I know I can.
Chris, I'm doing about 81.
I'm doing 81.
Yeah, I'm doing 79 because I just started going up a hill.
Yeah, there is that. Those hills, you know.
Right.
My RPMs are right where I want them, though.
Oh snap, we're getting off. We're getting off the interstate. All right. Are we getting on to another interstate?
Exit right.
Yeah,
So then we have 220 to go.
No, this is a 2-lane.
A 2-lane road. Oh snap. We go from a highway to a 2-lane
Yep,
road.
there's
Really?
cards popping on and off the
Frickin'
tab
Texas.
menu every now and then. Looks like 779 meters behind me.
Yeah. Well, let's see how good this tri-drive does in the on the turns.
Oh god. Wish you the
It
best of
opens
luck
up
in
to
that.
4-lane.
Opens up to a 4-lane?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
I'm using all the lanes.
I'm guilty of doing the same thing
I
sometimes
will
in
let
turns.
you know if there's oncoming.
Yeah, since you're in the lead, if you could help us out with that, that would be great.
Of course.
Go straight on.
Well, more for him at the moment because he's taking up the whole road.
And there's race miles.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not doing too bad.
This thing is fucking tippy.
Oh god. I see the hard right.
Oh no, don't tell me there's a hard right.
It's not as bad as you think. You can take it at speed.
I can take it to
Well,
81?
I took it
I
at
am.
7.
I'm about to. Oh, tapping the brakes makes you drift.
Yeah.
Tapping the brakes generally makes me turn.
Yeah.
So,
Well, see, I'm
Then
doing all
again,
this, learning all this stuff in real life.
Oh yeah, I've already got my CDL.
Well, my job's making me get it because I need to haul around drills.
oh, fun.
Yeah, that'd be a very good reason.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Which class are you going for, B or A?
Hey, I gotta get my tanker.
Ah. That can always be fun.
So they want you to drive the big rigs?
Just a 5-ton dump with Pintle.
You don't need a Class A for that.
Combination Class A is best to get.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is.
Combination Class A, yeah, not bad.
Took my first
if
practice
you're
for
going-
luminaires today. Ooh.
If you're going to be doing tankers, then you might also want to see about getting your hazmat as well.
We're just hauling around water.
Oh, I'm just saying, hazmat's
Yeah.
a wonderful endorsement to have. It's more money in your pocket.
No, this company doesn't pay for it. Like, they pay for CDL and tanker, but they don't pay for anything past that.
Oh no, I'm telling you, hazmat is a lot more money in your pocket.
Well, that's
Well,
something he can always
initially-
do on his own.
Yeah, I'm not doing over-the-road stuff. I'm just hauling for a pipeline company.
I know,
So
but if
just-
you ever wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah, I get what
hand
you mean.
out, because the thing is, you can't haul more than 1,000 pounds of matches without having to have hazmat endorsement.
Did you just say 1,000 pounds of matches?
Yes, a pallet of matches.
I could see how you'd need that endorsement to have more than just one pallet on your truck transporting it.
It's flammable.
Yeah.
But the hazmat covers everything.
If they had that in
from-
the game, I'd transport that over 100
straight
miles an hour.
No, the whole thing with hazmat is it covers the toxic stuff, the radioactive.
Yeah.
It covers everything. And
Is
when you
it-
have it, you can basically name your price with a lot of companies.
Is it
That rate's not bad.
just a test you gotta take to get it?
Yes. It's just like a written test to get it.
Okay,
I
similar to
believe
tanker.
There's also some federal certifications you have to get.
Mm.
But it is well worth it.
Yeah, see, I don't think the company that I'm working for is gonna pay for that.
They might. All you can do is ask.
Yeah, they just downsized. 320 people at the company, and they just fired 40 people on Friday. So they may not. They may not do too much.
I mean, the worst they can do is say no. They
Yeah.
can't fire you for asking.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to my guy.
Because that could be very beneficial for them as well, having a trained hazmat driver.
Go straight on. Keep right. And then
On my
turn straight.
CDL, I have passenger endorsement,
Go straight
doubles,
on.
triples, tanker, hazmat. And I'm also certified for oversized as well.
So passenger means you can do buses.
Yes, I can.
Nice.
My CDL.
Actually,
my
you
CDL
have a
is
lot on your
overkill.
CDL when I think about it, yeah. But it says a little overkill there for... You have a little bit of everything on yours.
I also have the metals coils, so I can haul those around too.
Well, then again, didn't you have to have all that for your job anyway?
Go straight on.
Or was that optional and you just did it on your own?
I only needed the Class D. I went well ahead and above and got, the Class A with all my endorsements.
Keep right.
Nice.
I mean, if it's right there, you may as well.
Right?
I didn't have to do it. I'm retired law enforcement.
Oh, that was a hard rate.
How hard?
I dropped down to 70, 65.
I'll be honest, I haven't let off.
It's kind of scary. I'm waiting for him to tell me he's rolled.
Try drives. Try drives.
Yeah, try drives is a little different. Yeah.
I'm twin drive, but also your nose is heavier than mine, so...
Yeah.
Oh.
I need to switch to my Pete.
What are you in at Kenworth now?
No, he's in a
Star.
Western.
Western?
Yeah.
I'm in my
Wouldn't happen to be the 99i, would it? 9900i?
I have no idea.
Probably not then.
No, it's a full logger setup. Pretty sure it's a
Hey,
47.
faith-based. I appreciate the follow,
yeah, the
faith-based
49X.
logic. Welcome to the shadows.
Oh yeah, I know what style you have. You have the SBF frame, not the SBA.
Heading to Laredo.
Yeah.
We're about
The one that has
40 miles
the,
out. I almost hit some cones, dividing the road.
Pointed.
Yes, more
Texas.
pointed goes instead of the flattered bumper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Out in the middle of a 2-lane freaking road.
Be warned, the next turn you guys have to make is a 90 right.
Oh yeah, just came on my map.
Right. Oof. That's gonna hurt.
It's
I'm
not
have
gonna be
slow
too
down
bad
for that. I mean, how much you have to slow down for it?
I almost overshot it.
Oh dang.
Oh yeah, you're on the map now. Hi, how are you?
Good, the destination's up this road anyways.
Yeah, we're only 10 miles.
Yeah, I'm 21 at the moment, so you guys are like 10 ahead, 11 ahead of me. So.
While I don't mind this truck, I'm gonna have to swap it out anyways.
Get ready to turn right.
Ready to turn right. Let me not overshoot. Let me slow down so I don't overshoot.
Turn right.
I probably dropped a 35 to get around that turn.
Whoa. Ugh, I took a stop sign with me.
You don't need a stop sign.
I took out the stop sign for the traffic on the other way.
I will say though, this Mac sounds really, really nice.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. The Macs sound real nice. They do. Their engines are good.
Debating on putting it in, getting my Cascadia out.
Ooh, I love
Cascadias are nice. I gotta make a Cascadia for
I don't know if this is on collision or not.
Get ready to turn
It
right.
is.
Because some of these drop-off areas aren't.
Yeah, some aren't, but the majority should be.
Turn right.
And it's gonna be right here.
Oh, and there's a little trick I use with my trucks is I run the heavy-duty tires. They actually help you turn a lot better.
Oh yeah, I got them on this.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Ooh, just a little stopped, a little shy. Here we go. And
Yeah, I
where do you want it?
gave
You know what? I'll back
Shadow
in there.
and
Yeah, why
Cosmic
not?
that advice to switch over to the heavy duties, and well,
Coming past you,
Shadow.
gentlemen.
How much of a difference have those heavy duties made on your truck?
Quite a difference.
Where is... Hey, there's a service station right over here. I'm gonna run over that.
You do that, because that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over there, get gas, and that's probably where I'm gonna end the stream, because, yeah.
And we'll probably just do a couple more rounds.
Because I think I need to let
Off
my
stream.
computer, cool down.
There's a dealership over there too.
Come on, truck. Turn.
Maybe you should go to that. Ugh, excuse me, just burped.
I heard
Ow.
nothing.
It was one of those, the ones you do in the back of your throat that really aren't
They don't
good.
feel the best.
No.
Yeah, the dealership's off to the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down to this service station just to get it.
Oh, hey, look. I'm pulling a trick like I'm a bonehead trucker.
What? Bonehead trucker? Those don't exist.
Nope, going down. Going down this way.
Can't tell me. I've seen all his YouTube videos. I watch his YouTube videos. They're hilarious. They're great. But I almost pulled a bonehead trucker and backed my trailer in between two doors.
That looks much better. Maneuverability went way up on that.
Went down to
we're
the
changing
axle.
the tires?
No, changing the from tri-drive to
oh, yeah.
dual drive.
Alright, so now...
Yeah, this is the SBA.
I'm gonna go over
yes,
here.
that's the mid-frame.
Alright. Where's this service station at?
I'm headed down to the dealer.
Out and to the right, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's where I'm gonna park and end it, because then I'll definitely be out of British way.
Oh hell, this is a Mac dealer.
Or how's the irony in that?
Fucking kidding me.
Oh, such irony, right? It's a Mac dealer.
Well,
Where's
I
the
still
irony?
do plan on buying the Mac Superliner from John Ruda.
Oh wow,
God,
that is
I
a big service
love
station. It's
those
actually the
trucks.
whole gas station right here. Straight ahead. God dang. Gotta be one of those
Don't
super
know what I
ones.
just did. Service station's all the way off by itself.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Or no, I'm going over to the gas station. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm
I'm headed over to this dealer.
And then I'm gonna hit that question mark that's over here, and then I might call it, just so I can see what that question mark is. Because I'm curious.
Mac dealer.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
where we're at.
that's what I'll meet over there with you guys, and I'll call it over there. I'll call it a minute there at that
I
location.
didn't even see what town we were in.
Yeah, you're not far from me though, so.
No, I changed trucks, so put me all the
Oh,
way
you
back up.
changed trucks. Oh, for you all the way back to Spokane? God dang.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Where did we just drop off in?
Oh,
Laredo.
Looking. Yeah,
Laredo.
Laredo, Texas. Wish you could teleport in this like you do in single player.
You
Oh,
can.
the quick travel?
Not quick travel, just using the console. Put your truck right where you want it.
Well, I'm not far from you guys anyways.
Yeah, so you did the same thing I did.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm cheating at the moment. Oh. Of course I hit an invisible bush. Figures.
Of course. Yeah, I need a third monitor. Oh, you're all the way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, you missed the turn.
Well, yeah, if you just swerve underneath that overpass, that's what I did.
Yeah, I did that, but then I turned the wrong way towards it, so I had to turn back around to come.
Oh, God. Yeah, I need a third monitor. What the hell? Oh, Steam isn't even in big picture. I don't know how my controller's working.
That's interesting.
You don't need it in big picture for it to work in the Steam menus.
Oh, it usually yells at me like it can't detect my controller.
Text mine just fine.
I mean, it's playing, so yeah, it is what it is.
Alright. I'm parking myself in this yard. Without hitting the fence would be nice. Also, I'm just do one constant loop straight around and pull next to you, but no. My truck had other plans.
Of course. What is
Oh,
that
that
on the
actually
side
works
of your
out.
truck?
Me?
Is that a lizard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta change the paint job. I've been meaning to do that for a good minute now. I keep forgetting.
Oh no, I like my little logger setup I got.
Alright, everybody watching the stream. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate Camp for that raid. And for those that joined, followed, appreciate those. Anyone who hasn't yet, if you enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the content, make sure you drop that like, drop that follow, hit that notification bell on every one of those. Hey, Cards, appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
And remember, everybody, to hit that bell icon so you can get that notification. I do go live on multiple different games throughout the week. Weekend varies. I can go on anything, just about anything multiple times a day on the weekend. So, appreciate you dropping in. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.